Good morning and welcome to Braxton Live and the No Excuses Braxton County Invitational for the middle school and high school, live from Sutton, West Virginia here at Holly Gray Park. I am Jamie Oates, joined by the expert in cross country, Shane Oney.
Living proof all the liars are not dead.
Well, here's
Bottom
the thing.
line.
There's a bus right down the way from us. I threw you right under it.
I felt that. I felt that. I mean, centered me up and mowed me down.
That's exactly right. But hey, that's the benefit of being able to talk first.
That's it. I didn't see it coming, you know. I should have, but that's all right.
That's
hey,
exactly right.
How about this weather this morning?
A beautiful, beautiful morning for a cross-country event for sure.
The dew is starting to burn off. The temperature's really nice, and just a great place for a great event.
Yes, and there are people all over the place. Kind of give us let's go over the layout first of how this morning's going to run, because you've got middle school running, you've got high school running. Kind of lay out who's running first, how the events are going to take place throughout this morning.
Well, and yeah. So early on, we're going to have the middle school girls. They'll be our first race. They start at 9 a.m. Of course, it won't be too awful far out. I'm sure They're going through last-minute instructions, that kind of stuff. Something to think about. The course actually opened at 7 a.m. this morning, and there was people here walking the course.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. Some of these teams traveled, and if they didn't stay the night, my hat's off to them.
Because their morning started early.
Early. And I think that's kind of a consistent theme with cross-country. These guys get up, go run. They're used to it. But anyway, so middle school girls will be the kickoff, followed by about a half hour later, the middle school boys. So in speaking of that, the race length for the middle school is a little different than the high school.
Yes, it is.
So we're looking at a 3,000-meter run at the middle school, a 5,000-meter run at the high school level.
Yeah, and what's neat, we have, obviously our viewers can't see these, but we've got some pretty detailed maps.
It's on the
there it is on the screen. I'll tell you what, they got it all at Braxton Live.
Well, listen, and I just want to – we've got the middle school pulled up. If you'll notice, the start line there is noted by the green box.
Yep.
That's flat. That little straight line is flat. After that, it literally is a climb until you reach about the center of that top line.
Right.
It's all uphill.
Yes, it is.
And I've walked it, and I'm going to tell you something. I have much respect for anybody that can run that first leg of this race. It's all uphill. My hat's off to you.
Because it is uphill quickly. It's climbing.
It's just, it's very consistent. I'm not going to tell you that it's not so steep where it's hard to walk up, but it's the consistency of the climb. You know what I mean? It's just steadily going uphill all the way. So, biggest difference probably is in the beginning run between the high school and the middle school. The high school is going to go around the exterior perimeter of Holly Gray there, kind of follow that tree line to the bottom.
There it is.
There it is. So that in the beginning, you can see that's where they're going to add a few extra, some distance there. Also, they go up, they go back down early, and then as they come around that flat spot and then start that hard left hand up the hill, again, it is a long climb.
Yeah.
Something when I went on the around the track with Mr. Skidmore that I noticed, and you will appreciate this, there was a lot of side hill.
Yes.
I don't like side hill.
No, me either. Especially in that the first leg, the mud, what we call the mud pit area.
Yes.
There is a lot of side saddle running.
Yeah, and probably when we were their age, we didn't think about this type of stuff. The side hill after having multiple knee surgeries. I look at things a little differently nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
But the course is in tremendously good shape. Ryan and the crew, which I'm sure we'll get to at some point, all the guys that were out here getting this thing ready, man, it's beautiful.
Yes.
It really is.
Check out the beautiful drone footage there.
Look at that, would you?
But you can see it's that hillside. That's all side saddling. Then when they'll cross that ridge to the right, drop down into that bowl, and then around that mud pit area, And that's all.
That's all on an angle.
On an angle that they're going to be running out the side, as you can see, until they come clear back up to the left and enter back into the woods.
Yep. And not that it's going to matter this morning, but boy, I'll tell you what, it's shaded all the way up through that wooded area.
Yeah.
And I'm really, you can see the entrance right there. Once you get in there, it's going to be a little bit hard to cover with the drone. We'll probably have to use a side-by-side to get most of our footage off of that.
Yeah. There's the entrance up into the woods. Now, once they're in that area, there's that climb you talked about.
Yes, sir.
Clear all the way up to about a water tower. I think there's a water tower up there.
Exactly.
It kind of marks you're done climbing.
Well, go ahead.
And you're going to be, like you said, fairly cool in there for quite some while.
Yes.
You got your shaded.
You got some shade to work with. Now, the what everybody here calls Kill Hill is in that shaded area. And there's your water tower.
Right.
Kill Hill leads you right up to that, and it's a little steeper section of the hill.
Is. It is, absolutely. Well, and you got the elevation changes. Kind of describe that.
So throughout the course, they are going to change 463 feet in elevation. They're going to climb that much. I don't know about you, but that's a long ways.
It is.
And basically, once you get on top, it's really nice. There's some what I would call rolling hills that run out through there, and it just kind of a little up, a little down. You get into the back section where they have a bunch of switchbacks. There is a small difference in the back section between the middle school and the high school. So the middle school has 2 switchbacks that they deal with.
Yep.
The high school has 4 switchbacks that they deal with. So it's a slight change.
And on coming out of one of those last switchbacks, you've got a considerable amount of side saddling.
Correct.
There.
Correct. They'll end up over by the Little League field and then turn and up and over, and they'll climb literally right through the carekeeper house over on that side of the hill. Once they top that, it's downhill the rest of the way,
right,
all the way to the flat. And this year, the finish is a little different.
It is right square here in front of us.
Exactly. And last year, they came around the corner at the baseball field and a hard 90 to the finish line.
Right.
And I really like what we've got here is a much straighter finish. I think we're going to see some neck and neck battles coming down this line, that there's a whole lot more straight.
Yeah.
So that should make for a fun finish.
Well, at the angle it was a couple years ago when I was here with you as well, it was hard to see that battle because we were actually watching from the backside.
Correct.
And had it wasn't a terrible vantage point.
It just wasn't as good.
But not as good as this is today.
Right. We're really going to get a good seat to keep an eye on the race itself.
Yeah, absolutely. So very, very exciting for sure.
Let me skip here down. I got a little off.
Back on the schedule. That's all right.
So at 10:10 middle school awards, which will happen shortly after the 9:30 boys race. There's a 10:20 kids run. 5th grade and below can come out and run.
How cool is that?
I love it. Just an opportunity to run a little bit on the course and have a good time. 10:30 high school girls start.
There we go.
That's where we'll be really getting into a longer race. A little more at stake.
Right.
Placements and that kind of stuff. 11:15-ish, or as soon as the last girl finishes, the boys will start. And give or take, high school awards, 11:45, somewhere in that time frame for the team awards.
And there's a schedule of events for today.
Yeah.
How exciting is that?
Oh, buddy, I tell you what, it's going to be a busy morning for us.
Yeah. A very quick, busy morning. So now let's run through as we find we've got all kinds of paperwork on all this, and a big thank you.
Listen, when I got the pamphlet put together for me, I was in awe.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Got here this morning. Eric handed me rosters. We've got rosters for every team. And Brandy put together for us, Brandy Rawlson, the power rankings, some additional sheets on where some of the kids have finished previously in some races. who's who, if you will, list of the runners. So very exciting. We have a lot of great information to get rolling with. So.
Yes, we've got too much to share. That's for sure. So how many teams, middle school wise, do we have running in this first event this morning?
Well,
as the girls will kick off.
That's a great question, and I actually have the answer to that in my binder here.
Yep.
Miss Rawlson so wonderfully made for me. We have 13 teams that are going to be competing at this middle school level. That, to me, is pretty awesome. And if you want, I'll read them off. Of course, Braxton, it is our tournament.
That's right.
Our race, if you will. Calhoun, Clay County, Faith Christian Academy, Hayes, Horseman, John Adams, Liberty, Lincoln, Notre Dame, Poca, Richwood, South Charleston, Summersville, Tays Valley Christian, Warm Springs, Webster County, and Wirt County, all represented.
That's a lot of counties.
Yes, it is.
A lot of schools, a lot of kids.
When went on a short tour of the hill, it blows my mind that when you're getting ready to run something, those kids are up there walking it, checking it, going over it, so
Yep.
they're getting prepared.
And we are just about prepared for our first event with the middle school girls. A lot of kids over there getting lined up, ready for the start of this first event. While they are getting ready, we want to thank all of our sponsors. We want to thank those folks who permitted us to be out here today, enabled us to be out here today. Huffman Bookkeeping, Lockards Incorporated, Roach's Funeral Home, State Farm Insurance, Elk Valley Salvage, Evelyn Post, Braxton Live, of course, BSN Sports, Sports Connection. Also, vendors out here today set up for this event. Lucky Six Sips. Say that 3 times real fast.
Yeah, not going to try.
Inspire 111, Triple T Septic. They donated all of the outhouses here today for the large amount of people that are here.
Well, they've actually done some work for me here recently at the county for business and personal.
There we go.
Yep, great bunch.
Outstanding. Flying and Frying. It's a CTE program. That's through the Braxton County High School Hospitality and Tourism class. Glad to have them out here.
Say that name again.
Flying and Frying.
That's catchy.
That is.
That is
sure
catchy. Word on the street is, at one point I'd heard they had deep fried Oreos.
I've had them before.
Not too shabby.
Not too bad. And especially want to thank Holly Gray Park for allowing us to be out here and for this event. But Coach Lloyd wants to especially thank some special parents that helped set this course up. You alluded to that earlier.
I'm telling you, Mr. Oates,
they've done a great job.
This thing is top notch.
Absolutely. So we want to thank Ryan Skidmore. We want to thank Matt Rawlson, Joey Ransbottom, Burton Spar, and Leo Thomas for all of their hard work in setting up the lanes, the paths, everything, the flags, hundreds of flags and ribbons. And
well, there's been a lot that goes into this, from these guys mowing the grass.
Guns up. Here we go, Shane.
Here it is, buddy. Exciting.
Yeah, boy. Waiting for the...
Right on time.
There it is. And they're off. I'd already be tired right there, Shane.
I was getting ready to say, Oach, you think you could keep up at least to the picnic tables?
Absolutely not. But thanks for asking.
Listen, I have seen you hit the buffet, brother, and you would have been good.
Yeah.
Till you got to the taters.
That's right.
Look at these guys. I love when they hit the hill. You and I, we've run our share over the years, and we know what that hill's like.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Well, and let me ask you this, Oates. Running, back when we ran, do you remember how when you first hit a hill like this, how the windage hit you and you lost your breath? How long did it take you to recover your breath?
Yeah, it took just a little while
to get that second wind.
Yeah, and to mentally get into a rhythm.
Right.
These kids get into a rhythm, and they're mentally trained and equipped. They get into that rhythm quick because you're starting to see those that get into it quicker are starting to spread themselves out a little bit here.
Well, and that's exactly that. This first hill separates a lot of kids.
Yes.
Whether it be nerves, whether it be physical conditioning, and something that I'll love to get into with you here as the kids are about to enter. The first ones are about to hit the main hill.
Yes.
Mental toughness.
Absolutely.
Mental toughness has hit every one of those kids at this point.
Got several Braxton Knights in there in the front third of the group. You know, we still got some folks straggling in the back, but the core group has stayed together pretty good as they start into the woods.
It's still pretty tight pack, isn't it?
Yes.
As they're coming up the hill there.
My hat's off to them, I'll tell you. Because I'm like you, I've been on that trail.
It's not easy.
It is not easy.
You know, and they running, and of course, you know, having not, I never run competition,
Right.
Didn't run track, didn't run cross country, never ran as a sport, but being around the sport a little bit now, and you know, kind of helping do a little bit of training, the mental side of this sport is impressive.
Yes, it really is.
Your ability to turn off, hey, I'm tired, is impressive.
Well, look right there. You had a couple kids walking.
Right.
I understand that. However, they took back off.
Exactly. Caught their breath, go again.
Yeah, and attack again. So,
Yep. Kudos to them.
this is such a mental, you know, and a lot of this is you got to do a lot of you got to be disciplined and self-training. Not only do you have practice, but you want to improve your times. You've got to put extra work into that.
Well, and it's funny that you talked about that, because one of the things that Brandy and I talked about was the separation that occurs when these kids begin to train themselves.
Yeah.
All after practice.
Right.
You know, and that's what makes the difference.
It really is.
Practice alone is not enough. All right, look at this. We've got footage.
Coming in the forest.
Wow. That's impressive.
That is.
Top of the hill.
258 at that point.
Boy, I tell you what. That's a bid
That's the bid number. Okay. That was number 258.
I'm going to have to
There's quite a crew right there.
switch glasses. That was a good pack, wasn't it?
Yeah. What great footage we have here. Compliments of Braxton Live in this wooded area.
Do we have any feedback on who that front runner was?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure of the kids' numbers.
Yep, my paperwork does not have bib numbers.
There comes a huge group right there.
There we go. There we go. I got bib numbers.
Great group coming through. The front third core coming through there. A lot of kids in that section we're seeing there that are still grouped together. Still a lot of course remaining, though.
Oh, boy, you ain't kidding. They are flat just getting started.
We got one right there, Shane, that had looked like she threw her shoe.
You're kidding
No.
me. Okay.
That was that lady there. I think she got it back on pretty quickly. But yeah,
Hats off to her for not stopping. I'd have been like, time out, time out.
Everybody stop where you're
Yeah,
at.
hold up. I got to get my shoe back on.
Great footage there. Look at the coursework, the ribbons, the arrows, the flags, just laid out beautifully. So there's no question where you're supposed to be.
Exactly, and that's what I say when we toured the course. Man, I was just really impressed. They took leaf blowers, blowed leaves off, up the that first climb.
Yes.
They took orange paint. If there was a root that was raised, they sprayed the root. You know, just anything at all to make sure this course is as safe as possible.
And here's the thing. That didn't happen this morning.
Oh, no.
This was over the course of all this past week.
Yep. Actually, I was out here last week on Sunday. No, Saturday. I was out here on Saturday, and they were working on it last week on Saturday as well.
There
So,
you go.
I mean, it's literally been at least a week.
Yeah, this is not something you can just slap together in a morning real quick.
No.
They've done a great job.
It's well marked. You know, a kid's not going to get to a point and go, which way do I go?
Right.
And that's key, because you don't want them thinking. you want them doing.
Right.
Kill Hill is doing
Named
its
well.
job
Yes.
right there. that gives you a prime example because they're kids catching their blend and other kids getting theirs back a little quicker, being able to take off again.
Well, and not knowing the stories of some of these kids, people think, well, why are you walking? This may be one of these kids' first year.
Yep.
They're just learning about the sport. And my hat's off to them because a lot of this is PR, your personal record, and improving from event to event. It's not a.
It is a team sport.
It is.
However,
Yes.
I love that you brought that up. PR. And what does PR mean?
Personal record. So if you improve that from the first event, every event through to the end of the season, you have gained. You're doing what you need to be doing.
Well said, because you are helping the team as well as yourself.
Right.
Look at this great shot of the leader. They're still cruising.
Yes.
Now, I don't know about you, and anybody that says why are they walking needs to come out here.
Check out the trail.
And check out this trail and
Yeah.
show me how you run it.
Yeah.
I'll get a hold of me. I'll come out with you.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, goodness.
I'll ride to the top and wait for you.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I'm going to start using it, getting ready to go out west to go elk hunting, and it is perfectly set up for me to carry my pack.
It's a very good simulation for
Yes,
you.
perfect simulation. So I would love to be able to tell you, we know the bib, but we don't have bib numbers for the middle school.
That's a shame. We're going to find out here before long.
That's exactly right. Well,
Looks like our footage got locked up there a little
I was
bit.
getting ready to say my view froze, but that's look here.
There's another camera angle.
Now, this is where the switchbacks are.
They'll be coming soon.
Yes.
That's the power line coming
Yeah, I
down
heard
towards the Little
yelling.
League field.
All right, Carter, hold it steady.
And
We're on you.
I'll tell you what, buddy, they've got great coverage. You know, they've got people set out everywhere. They ran fiber optic cable through the woods.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, they have just really done a first-class job. My hat's off. Braxton Live has really went all out. Hey, look here. All right.
Here comes the mobile camera. Folks, I want to sort of give a shout-out. This is Carter Campbell on the camera that you're watching right now. 10 years old, young man involved
Doing
in
a great
videography.
job.
Doing
Yep.
a great job.
He was here early, buddy.
Yep.
Helping get set up.
He and his brother, Ethan, running cameras today for Braxton Live, 10 years old.
Isn't that awesome?
Absolutely. And they're working.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was spread out paperwork.
Here's our leader coming in.
They wanted to know what I was doing.
These ladies right here are working.
Buddy, they are trucking. My hat's off, man.
And you
Way
know,
to go.
here's the reality. These girls at some point in time weren't probably the leaders in a pack. They were at the back end and had to work and train
Correct.
and get themselves to this point.
One of the things that I've learned, about this cross country sport is, and you kind of brought it up. You really are pushing you each and every day, but there's also a tremendously neat part of this, and it's called team. It's a cross country team,
Right.
and so your number goes into the team number. You know what I mean? And let's just throw out a number. If I come and I said, "Hey, you finished 35th," somebody might be like, "Well, I know, but 34 people beat me."
Right.
But your placement helped your team catapult you up in the team rankings.
Right.
And that's how that works. If you've been finishing 38th and you are able to pull out a 29th finish, you catapult your team tremendously. So it is a team and an individual sport all in the same day.
Yeah. I'd say there's 10 members on the team and everybody improves their time each event. Your team's improving. from
Correct.
event to event. So there comes the leaders
Now
out of the woods.
This is a little downhill right here. The switchbacks are kind of flat to downhill. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
more,
it's a
more
very
so.
gradual decline.
Yeah. and they will turn the corner here in just a little bit for that last uphill shot.
Yes.
And then they'll come down off a hill. We'll be able to actually start seeing when they come out of the wood line. It won't be too long at the pace some of these young ladies are keeping.
I'll be excited to see where these ladies are at in class. 7th grade, 8th grade, 6th, you know what I mean?
Yep. Well, in our own Braxton County has a very young girls team.
Yeah.
We've got 1 8th grader. One. 4 7th graders and 8 6th graders.
Very young.
That is very, very young. So good things coming. You know, Jamie, you and I have talked about programs and teams, and the simple fact is Braxton County cross country has really begun to make a name for itself in the community, in the state, as a formidable team.
Yes.
So, you know, hats off to everybody involved. And when you start looking at that list of people being thanked, the reality is it's not just one person. You know what I mean? It is a great bunch of people that are pulling together and making it happen.
There comes the buggy around by the pond.
There we go.
They're making their way. Yeah, they're coming in.
There comes our
lead runner.
And she is still flying.
She has got she's had a steady, great pace the entire course.
Well, and look at the stride. You know, one of the things you and I have talked about for years, we like to watch a kid run. We can tell a lot.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
And that's a runner right there, buddy.
Yes.
You can just tell by the stride.
She's going to be someone Braxton County has to deal with. Look at this right here, coming down the straightaway.
What a finish.
She is finishing strong for sure. And this is a little bit of a decline, so they can actually push a little bit. A great area to push.
Yeah, boy.
And she is seeing the finish line, and she's kicking it in.
That is Hayes Middle School represented right there.
And she did an outstanding job.
And I'm going to say that is Layla Deverex is what I'm going to predict. She would appear to be, because she is substantially ahead of anybody else. There's John Adams Middle School represented. Well, and
did a great job as well.
Julia Dolan, I'm going to assume, and I missed that jersey, doggone it. Looks like a Panther jersey right there.
Yep.
A Liberty jersey. Folks, we don't have bib numbers. I apologize.
Girls finishing strong, though.
Oh, impressive.
Here we are on the screen.
Okay. So I was wrong on the second one. It was Layla at first from Hayes Middle School.
Sophia Lewis.
Okay.
Number 2. And on the screen with the sun out, is that Brindley?
I would say yes. Brindley Deaton.
Yep.
In the third spot.
Marisa Atna. Number 4.
Okay.
And Morgan Pitzer coming in 5th.
Well, and I want to throw something out here. You know, I've got these rankings in front of me, and Marissa Atha was set to possibly, this is an opinion, guys, to finish 14th.
Right.
And she finished 4th. That's how good your opinion is.
That's right.
You don't know what's in a kid's heart until they turn it on, buddy.
Pretty good group coming down this back straightaway. There comes a Calhoun County
finishing
young lady.
Strong.
Yes.
Nice job right there.
SMS. Good finishes here by these young ladies. I've seen a couple coming through with their holding their back. I'm sure that they are.
I don't have enough hands to hold everything I'd need to hold.
Now, there comes a Knight.
All right.
Some more John Adams young ladies coming through. Girls finishing strong here. You got to have a little, I'm sure when you see that finish line, it gives you that last little boost.
That kick.
Yeah.
You know, got all these people here cheering for you. One of the things that, you know, I love about this sport is the fact that everybody cheers.
Absolutely. Comes another Braxton Knight, bib 245. Starting to see another little short group coming in here.
A lot of these kids are pretty close, aren't they? Just a second or two separates, multiple people.
And I'm sure there are some courses that they prefer over others. Some of these upperclassmen in middle school, I'm sure there are some that have their favorite courses, which causes them to run better. You got that middle side of
absolutely
places you like to run over others.
Well, and talking to multiple people, this is not an easy course. Look at that finish.
2 nights finishing strong, pushing each other.
Nice job.
Those ladies are pushing each other, getting better.
Well, it's about that PR.
Yep.
Another night coming in right there.
Yeah, Faith Skeen's coming in, pushing. That's a young lady that I see in town quite often doing extra work.
There you go. It's a necessity.
It is.
I love seeing this kick at the end. It proves to them, hey, I can do this. You give it that extra kick and go.
Absolutely. So I would probably say this is the front third of the pack through.
I would think that would be a real good 30. We're at 32. And by my account, we had 93 registered.
There you go. So, yeah.
You did well, buddy.
I'm telling you. Should have been a carpenter because I nailed that.
Nailed it.
Absolutely.
I think you were cheating or something. That's way too good.
A blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
Well, I think you got 2 of them right there.
Yeah, it's a double acorn morning.
And folks, stick around with us here as they finish, because we will have number 1, number 2, and number 3 that we're going to interview. Matter of fact, I believe we have got a young lady here.
We do.
Layla has joined us.
Layla Devereaux.
She's about to get mic'd up right here. We're about to have her. How are you?
Hello,
Good.
Layla. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
She's doing great. She's not even breathing heavy.
Well, listen, if I'm not mistaken, we talked last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we did. I thought that's a familiar face. Yeah. So things are going well.
Yep.
All right. How's cross country went for you so far this season? How many races have you been in?
I think this is my 5th.
Last
I have
year's
10 this year.
10 this year. Last year, where did you finish here?
2nd.
Second. So
Got a new PR.
I've been working on hills all summer with my dad.
nice.
And then with my coach, Miss Scotty, we've been doing 10-mile hill loops.
Jeez.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to have to stop and get gas in my buggy if we're going to do 10 miles, okay? Wow. Layla, that is just, that tickles me to death. To see somebody that last year got second, and so mentally you had to say at some point, I'm going for first. Or you wouldn't be putting the extra work in.
Yeah, I've been practicing with my coaches and my dad.
Awesome. Good for you. Good for you.
What was your favorite part of this course here today?
My favorite part was probably that flat part near the green thing.
The big water tower?
Yeah, that was the flattest part.
Were you able to maintain a run to the top of the hill?
Yeah.
Wow. See,
That's impressive.
and I think that's a key part of the role to be a top finisher in this race is to not walk that hill.
Yeah.
And it's not easy. You had to mentally say, all right, I'm not quitting, because that's a long hill to maintain that jog all the way up. Did you pace yourself, or did you just go all you had going up the hill?
I paced myself.
How did you learn where your pace was? Through the training that you've been doing?
Yeah.
Outstanding. Proof that training works.
Yes, absolutely.
Jamie and I had just talked about the importance of the fact you're not only just training at practice, you're doing extra.
Yeah.
And there's the results. So, great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Let me ask you this question real quick. What got you into running?
My dad.
Oh, yeah? He a runner as well?
No, he took an interest in running, and then we went out, started doing exercise with all my siblings. My little brother does it too.
Awesome.
Okay.
Is he running the middle school race this week?
No, he's the little kids race. Yeah.
Okay.
He's 9.
Okay.
So what do you
Awesome.
like about running? What do you enjoy?
I like cross country more than track. I love running in the trails.
Do you?
Yeah, it's
Just
Every
good
trail's
scenery.
different. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
exactly.
yeah.
No,
Every
that's-
trail is different.
Outstanding.
What's your favorite course? Flat, hilly? Is that where you were
Yeah,
going
that's where I
to?
was going. Yeah.
My favorite course was probably Mineral Wells, the Chick-fil-A race I ran not that long ago.
Yep.
It's like there's like a few inclines, but it's like a fast course. I ran
Fast.
at like 10:46 there.
I think that would be exactly right. 10:46.3.
I couldn't drive it that fast.
No. That is awesome. What's up next?
We have the Coal River Classic.
All right. All right. What high school will you end up in?
I'm going to probably Ritchie County High School.
Okay.
Be a rebel.
All right. Going to be a rebel. Well, we will be seeing you very soon as you're an 8th grader this year.
Yep.
So you'll be stepping up to the high school next year. Super excited to watch you. And I'm glad I got to interview you again. That's awesome. So
Thank you.
congratulations on first. And you got anything else?
Yeah. Congratulations. Great job. Great pace.
Nice job, young lady.
Thank you.
Congrats. Good luck at your high school.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Awesome to have Layla with us again. Last year, that was pretty cool. So just really, really neat. We've got
Our second place finisher.
Sophia Lewis.
Sophia Lewis.
Hello,
Pull
Sophia.
that mic down just a little touch there. Perfect. Nice job. All right. So, Sophia is from John Adams Middle School.
Yeah.
All right.
What grade are you in?
7th.
7th.
All right.
Yeah.
You just start running, or have you been running for several years?
I started in 6th grade because I didn't really ever do any other sports, but I turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say so. Impressed me, that's for sure.
Oh, goodness.
So what do you enjoy most about running?
I really love my coaches and all my teammates and like all the new like friends I make on other teams.
Yeah.
But I also love the courses and all of that.
Running is a huge family, isn't it? It's really neat because I know that I see other kids cheering on you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even though you compete, I see other kids that cheer, and that's, to me, it's very impressive. And I mean, you alluded to the fact that you meet a lot of other friends from other places. So, and it's something you can do the rest of your life.
Yeah, my aunt actually, I run with her sometimes, and she's been running since middle school too. So I kind of am following her steps, I guess you could say.
Well, nothing
Outstanding.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. So, what high school will you end up at?
GW.
GW. All right.
So walk us through your part, this course. What was your favorite part? What was your least favorite part?
My favorite part was definitely like the downhill parts, like that zigzag thing.
Yep.
I really liked that. And my least favorite part was probably the hill, but
I'm with you. Don't feel bad. I understand.
yeah, but I did good on it. Like I ran the whole thing, so
Well, that was going to be the next question I ask. One of the things that we've learned over the years, if you're able to run that hill, that puts you in a really, really good position
yeah.
to finish strong in this race.
Yeah, I was pretty proud of myself when I went up that hill because I'm horrible at hills usually. So
Well, you just broke that.
yeah.
Now you're good at hills.
Yeah, I'm definitely good at hills now. I'm looking forward to the next race.
Good.
Tilly.
Where is the next race?
I'm pretty sure we run at Camp Virgil Tate. Maybe
I hadn't heard of that.
Me either.
Okay.
it's down. I don't know where. It's like a 4-H camp almost.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of what this is as well.
Yeah.
So, well, good deal.
Outstanding.
And time-wise, were you close to what you had planned on being?
No, I thought it would be like 15 minutes.
Okay, you definitely undershot that.
Yeah, you missed that a little bit.
So today was a good PR.
Yeah, today was definitely a good PR.
Awesome. Well,
Like I'm running my times I ran in track, which I find crazy. So.
All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well,
Watching you run, though, I'm not surprised.
yeah.
You made it look easy.
Yeah, it was fun. It was it felt like a fast course, but it really wasn't. I just was zooming down like the whole thing.
You made it fast. You can make
thank
whatever
you.
course you want fast.
Thank
You just
you.
got to train at it. So, congratulations. Great job.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for joining us. And what grade are you? Yours?
7.
7. So, we'll see you again next year, won't we?
Yeah, hopefully.
All right.
Good luck the rest of your
Yep.
season.
Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you. All right, buddy. I'll tell you what a group.
Yeah.
What a group.
We got another young lady here. We'll get her on the headset. Her breathing's already controlled. She's settled in.
Listen, how these guys catch their breath so fast, it amazes me.
And who do we have before us now?
I'm Brinley.
Brindley, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. And where are you from? What school do you represent?
I'm from Summersville Middle.
Outstanding. Yeah, close drive. Didn't have to get up quite as early as some of these guys.
Yeah.
Did you just run over this morning?
No, luckily I got to sleep on the bus.
Did you? Okay. All right. Well, good. Good. So, Summersville, where do you guys train at over there?
We train over at the Long Point Trail. We train at what's called Battle Run. We
Okay.
train at our park. We go to and at our middle school as well sometimes.
Awesome. So, you're familiar with some hills over here, then you guys train a little bit on the hills.
Yeah, we have a pretty good hill over at Battle Run.
Do you like hills? It's okay. Be honest.
I mean, I'm better at them than probably flats in my opinion, but do I like them? No.
Gotcha.
There you go. How does this hill compare to what you train on?
This is a lot harder,
Okay.
but
To me, I walk the course some. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I run it. Okay, I walk it. But that hill is just long enough to be really difficult. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Were you able to run the hill?
yeah, I was, but like you think you're almost done, and then you just see like a huge, like, super steep part, and you're like, oh
yeah.
gosh.
And our kids over here call that kill hill because the last little bit of it will kill any wind that you had left. So the thing that I like about that hill where it's steep, and then you get up to the water tower, there's a slight grade there that I feel like allows you to gather your breath.
Yeah.
Then
really
it kind of
is.
rolls out the ridge. At what point were you able to catch your breath at the water tower?
About like probably 300 meters, maybe
Nice.
400 after.
Nice.
Definitely not quickly, but
Well, and apparently you were able to continue very well through there, obviously. Today's time. Had you run this course last year?
no.
Okay.
No, first year.
First year.
Wow.
Did you walk it this morning?
We did.
What
We
did-
got here at 7 this morning.
Told you.
Yeah.
There was. I was like, man, you guys amaze me.
What do you look for when you walk the trail you're going to be running on? What's certain things that you look for?
Trying to figure out like how to get to the inside of all the turns definitely, and then also trying to figure out what would help me in this like course or in this meet
Okay.
to be able to get me like all the way, I guess.
Well, I like the thought process there because if you know coming up, hey, I've got a nice steady decline like on the switchbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm going to push because I can catch my breath there. That's awesome.
Pretty neat.
What's coming up next for you?
I think we go to the Ripley Covered Bridge on Tuesday.
Okay.
That's a pretty good journey from Summersville. Yep.
It is.
What's your favorite part about running?
Oh gosh. I have no idea. I started running to stay in shape for basketball, and now I quit basketball for running. So
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Found a new passion.
yeah.
Okay. I was getting ready to say multi-sport athlete, but then she swings it on me
Yeah.
and says, matter of fact, I like this so much, it's all I do. So are you training a lot in the off season as well then?
I do.
Good for you. Good for you.
Outstanding.
It's the difference between finishing in the middle of the pack and being in the front of the pack. Bottom line. So
Was your time better today at this event than what you thought it would be, or did you think you were a little slower?
I honestly thought I was going to be 16, 17. I saw that hill when we were walking. I was like, oh, yep,
Oh.
I'm gonna be
Go chew me up.
like,
Oh, I love the honesty.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And one of the things that you runners amaze me about is how you have to be mentally tough. Because if you let that thought stay there very long, then it is going to chew you up. But, you know, when you hit the course, you put in the work, you did what you had to do, and you stayed mentally tough. And then now look at you sitting there in third place. That's pretty daggone awesome. So that's awesome. I just and, you know, you're just being honest. Looked at that hill, and I thought, oh, man. So good stuff.
Yes. Well, young lady, congratulations to you on your third place finish, the first time at this event.
thank you.
Yep, and hopefully we'll see you next year at the high school level.
Absolutely.
All right.
Good luck to you the rest of the
Congratulations.
season.
I'll tell you what, buddy, that is 3 runners that are going to represent their schools exceptionally well.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And
Good
hey,
stuff.
kudos to we had a couple runners just coming in, and everybody
Hey, you don't quit.
cheering them on. That's exactly right. Cheering them on, congratulating them.
Well, and that's the, you know, we were talking about that a little bit, the fact that it's family. They cheer just as hard, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And other kids out there, and, of course, like you said, those guys catching their breath so quick. They finish, and then they're over here to talk.
Yeah.
Buddy, I'm going to tell you right now, I finish, I'm going to go lay down.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'm going to lay by the ambulance that has the AED just in case it's needed.
Or string me out that there clear tubing.
Give me that
Hook her up.
oxygen tuber.
Hook it up.
Yeah.
I need air. So
In fact, splice that line, put it on my nose, and just run it straight into my veins.
I like it.
I need some air. Well, folks, we're going to step aside for a commercial break as we wait for the remaining few runners coming in. And we are excited to bring you the boys race coming up next here at the Braxton Invitational Cross Country here on Braxton Live.
Dr. Chad Lancaster, DDS, offers comprehensive quality care for the entire family. The practice handles all levels of dental work from a basic cleaning or root canal to implants or referrals to other specialists. With a convenient location in Gassaway and a friendly staff awaiting your arrival, they can help you maintain a happy and healthy smile. The office is open Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Lancaster's dental office by calling 304-364-8565.
No matter how much you clean, it feels like dust is still everywhere. With your traditional cooling and heating system only having one filter, keeping your house dust and allergen free is an uphill battle. With Mitsubishi Electric's Zoned Comfort Solutions, you can breathe easy. Our advanced filtration is constantly cleaning the air directly in each room or zone. With removable, cleanable filters, a healthier home is within your reach.
With 2 huge and fully stocked locations, Mountaineer RV and Outdoor Center is your adventure headquarters. Whether you see yourself in a motorized RV, a big fifth wheel, or a travel trailer, or an adventure camper, our Mountaineer RV team will help you start making memories. We have everything. Service available at both locations. Over 225 new and pre-owned RVs on both lots. And the largest parts and accessories stores available at both locations. Mountaineer RV and Outdoor Center is here for you. Come join the MTRV family.
Get a large 2-topping Crazy Crust pizza for $6.99 from Little Caesars. Look at that buttery flavored garlic spread sprinkled with Parmesan. Try Crazy Crust for $6.99 for a limited time.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait! I need to mention how there's over a dozen toppings to choose from.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, I want to reiterate how legit this Crazy Crust is. It's good. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait! Gotcha!
Whether you're feeding cattle, milking cows, or baling hay, the work on your farm is never done, which is why you need equipment that works as hard as you do. From farm-all compact and utility tractors to balers and mowers, Case IH equipment gives you the efficiency and the versatility you need to get things done. To learn more, visit caseih.com/livestock.
This morning's middle school and high school race cross-country event here at Holly Gray Park. Jamie Oates and Shane Oney with you here live on Braxton Live. And we just had 3 great interviews from 3 fine cross-country athletes.
Well, and it was super fun, to get to interview Layla again.
Yeah, I bet that was neat.
As a 7th grader, she finished second, and man, to work hard specifically on hills, right there, proof it works.
Yes.
Extra work, hard work, always pays off. So kudos to her for setting a goal,
exactly,
and achieving it.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
We still have a few lady runners out there on the course. Not sure exactly where they're at. They're trying to figure that out. But this is a tough course, Shane.
It's very tough.
We do have the guns up, and the boys are getting ready to start as we speak. You can see them lined up.
There we go.
And
shots fired.
Shots fired, legs running.
Now, as a whole, typically the boys' race goes a little quicker.
Well, I'll be honest with you. That girls' race was pretty quick.
I was very impressed. To be honest with you, I don't remember the exact time that Layla crossed at, but even she said it was a little faster than she had thought.
Right.
So, all right, cruising up that first incline.
Yeah, group staying together. We got a couple, about 6 kids. They're starting to space themselves out. 7. Vast majority of them are still together, though.
That is a very large group right there in the thick. The hill will probably begin to separate even more, but the young man that's in front is really starting to put some separation in there.
Yes. And I'll bet you can almost gauge that by the speed in which the side-by-side stays in front.
Yeah.
And they were streaming across there pretty quickly.
Yeah, I tell you what, seriously, that side-by-side's moving pretty rapid on up into the woods. So the first young man is actually
starting the hill.
In the hill.
In the main hill. Because they have climbed. Once they round that barn after the start, it's pretty much an incline all the way around.
It really is. Even the start at the pavilion goes up.
Yes.
If I ever design a race, I'm going to make you run downhill first thing.
Ooh, I like it. Hope you get warmed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Of course, these kids have been running around here for an hour.
What did one say? She got here at 7 o'clock this morning to check it out?
Yeah.
If that ain't impressive, I don't know what is.
I'll tell you something else that's impressive. Look at all the parents around that ribbon. Cheering on coaches up there, cheering on their runners.
Now, let me tell you something. If you'll notice, as their runner goes, you see what's happening?
Yeah, they're starting to.
They're going to other places on the course.
Yeah.
Parents have to get in shape to watch cross country.
Yes, that's the direction I was going to go with that. Yeah. Well, and one that we know that covers this place like crazy is Coach Lloyd.
Oh, my God.
He will be clear out by the pond, by the switchbacks out there.
Yep.
He'll be running back here. I don't know. I think we asked him a couple years ago how many miles he thought he put in at this event, and he said, what was 5 or 6?
Oh, yeah, easy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and there's the shortcuts to get to the other part of the race are all uphill.
Yeah.
You can't, he can't take a buggy.
No.
They've got a bunch of paths cut to allow you to get to different places quickly.
Yep.
And when I say paths, I'm talking about a 2-foot, 3-foot wide path.
Little deer path.
Yeah, exactly. Now they're well marked. They've got ribbon on them.
Right.
So, but obviously Coach Lloyd knows it like the back of his hand. But yeah, it's not easy to get around and keep up with everybody.
No. And I know you can't see it now, folks, but yeah, here comes a massive wall of parents, players, everybody.
Yep. They're
going to new locations.
Exactly. New location. So we've got our runner right here, our lead, and we got 2 guys
coming by the tower already.
Already dropping out on the this is where that ridge runs across there. And for me, this is where I catch my breath.
Yeah.
After, you know what I mean? When I'm walking the trail, this is where I catch my breath, is on that ridge.
And right there, you can see they've blown, like you said, blown all the leaves off there, so they can see any kind of obstruction, any kind of root or anything out through there.
Yep. They've done a great job keeping it safe.
Yes. Because, cross country, roots, rocks, anything can be a hazard.
Well, there's even creek crossings at some courses.
Yep.
You got to run through the water.
Yep.
Not sure I understand that.
Yeah, and we know firsthand what it's like to try and walk in a river, much less run in a river.
Well, and then your feet are soaked the rest of the race.
Rest of the course, yep. Of course, by the time I got to that hill, my feet would be soaked anyway. Just going to be honest. Everything would be soaked.
Everything's soaked. I hadn't really considered that, but you're exactly right.
If I fell down, it'd just instant mud hole.
Instant mud hole. Kersplash.
Kersplash. Yeah, these young men are covering this course very quickly.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. We're 4 minutes and 53 seconds in, and they are showing no sign of getting tired.
Yeah.
Still a good race right here in that top bunch. I'd love to see, and I'm sure that we'll probably have some drone footage of the group when they come around by the tower and what have you. You know, it's always neat to see how many are bunched up in some of those areas. Yeah, look
Here's
here.
the water tower. Still got a great group of young men coming through there.
Any of these guys are in
Just see that one runner waving at the camera. Now, you know he's having a good time.
Exactly.
If he just topped that hill.
It has time to wave.
It has time to wave.
I can't pick my arms up.
No.
Well,
it's funny.
Any of those have got themselves in a position where they can score.
Yeah.
Or not score, as in, you know, here again, points go against you here.
Right.
You want the least amount of points you can get. Every position you move up only helps the team. There's a couple guys catching their breath.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Talking to each other. Hey, let's pick it back up. Look at that.
That wasn't a whole lot of breath catching.
No. That shows the determination. Hey, I just need a second. Let's go again. You know, and that's that. I would need that.
Yes. Yeah.
Until I really got into running shape.
Yeah. Well, years ago, we could have run the trail. I'm not saying we'd run at this pace.
Right.
But back when we were, you know, doing different sports, we could have run it, but definitely not as at the cross country pace.
Not as effectively or efficiently.
Correct.
Yep.
Look at the strides.
Yeah.
It's one of the things I like to watch.
Very impressed. And what's even amazing is the next event going to be a little faster. Next event's going to be a little faster.
Yep.
And it's just amazing.
Well, there's a lot of really, really good programs throughout the state, and you're just really beginning to see, just like the young lady from Summersville mentioned, that she started running to stay in shape for basketball.
Yeah.
And just simply fell in love with it, and now that's all she does.
Yeah.
That's special.
It is.
Running is when you love it, you love it. You know, it's my hat's off to them.
You know what impressed me is this was her first time running in this event.
Right.
At this facility and came in third. How dangerous will she be next year?
Oh, yeah, that speaks volumes.
Yeah. If she's found something that she loves doing, she's only going to improve and get better.
Correct. Well, and that goes along with, you know, getting the appropriate coaching, you know, implementing a good training plan. See, look at that. You got people up there cheering, other kids that have run, parents. They've made their way all the way to the switchbacks.
And now they're leaving. Their runner came through. Now they're moving to a different area.
On down. And that's that power line right away where they've got the Starlink set up with the fiber going up through. These guys, I tell you what, buddy, they'll do anything to make a good show.
Yep. And they do a great job.
There was some grass and trees harmed in the making of this video.
Great footage.
And this is all being piped back a long ways.
Yeah.
And you figure this is almost 3 miles of course that they're keeping coverage on. Look at this group.
That is a great group right there. Look at all these runners that are navigating those shortcuts you talked about to come and be at a station for teammate, friend, future teammate.
Well, and how critical is that, that to have people stationed throughout the course so that you hear that familiar voice, hey, you got this, you got this. Some of the kids are waiting on a coach to say, go.
Right.
You know what I mean? They've got a pace. The coach knows when they need to hear it. And they position people in certain areas to tell them, hey, either pick up the pace, slow down a little bit, save some. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of strategy that plays into this.
Yeah, there absolutely is. Because if you go too much too quick, you may not have much for that final burst at the end that you need. And each runner's different, and the coach knows their runners very well.
Yeah.
And their needs and where they need the instruction at.
Well, and if you'll notice, I'm sure the meets that I've gotten to watch and watch Coach Lloyd coach, he is strategically placing himself in certain areas to be that voice. You know what I mean? And then make sure that he's in the right spot for the kick at the end. That is something that all the athletes, they always say, I want to get better at. I want to get better at. And you say, well, that's just a sprint. Well, sure, it's a sprint. After you ran 3 miles, it's not just a sprint. It genuinely requires a mental toughness and then the ability to reach deep into your body and say, I'm going to run as fast as I can for the last, and it's not 20 yards.
Right.
It's about 200 yards.
Yeah.
You and I played a game that we loved for years. We never had to run more than 100 yards.
Nope. That was it.
That was it. That was our sprint.
Well, at most 200 in case somebody got an interception at the one.
And had to go back. Right.
Yeah.
But that's it, So it's a tough ending that they all want to be good at.
Oh, absolutely. And I'd say you're probably looking when we see them coming out, poking out here by the pond in this upper corner. It's about 300 yards probably or better around there down to here, down to the finish line.
I would say you're right. The buggy has entered the flat coming in. There's a slight zigzag.
There's our first runner in that zigzag section. And he will poke out there in the corner. And then this back straightaway, we're going to see the first runner coming in here in seconds.
Yes, literally in seconds. They're rounding that baseball field, the backstop there. And once they hit this corner, buddy, it's pretty much the trigger to open it up.
And there he is.
And I'm going to be real honest. He would not have to finish strong, but I love the fact that he is.
Yes. That goes to that PR. Is he trying to be better than he was last week? Trying to be, pushing to be better this week than he was last week?
Wow.
You can see the grimace and wincing.
Look at that, buddy.
That is a Braxton County night right there.
Night.
That's a fine job by that young man.
Wow. Nicely done.
And down he goes.
Down he goes.
That is Hunter Rich coming in first.
That is awesome. And listen, he's not just ahead. I mean,
he's ahead.
He is way ahead.
Here comes our next runner.
John Adams.
It's hard to see the monitor with.
We have a
Nolan Pennington.
Tigers are third. Nolan was second.
Yeah.
Another John Adams, another Tigers. Boy, that's.
And third place was Jude Walker. We will be catching up with these gentlemen here very quickly. And that's a pretty good group coming in. Look at this. This is a very tight pack.
I'm telling you, there's just seconds, separating the top 10.
Yes.
There's another night.
Yep.
Anytime you start stacking a couple of kids in the top 10, you put the team in a great place.
Absolutely. We got kids, and I'm sure in elementary school that are out here pushing, yelling for their favorite runner. Probably siblings.
Yep. Look here, another night coming.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Sawyer Rawlson, a nice push at the end.
Good job. I believe he
gained
moved
the spot there.
That's what I was going to say. That's that spot we were talking about. You know, that final push.
Here comes a couple more. There's a position pass.
Yep, that's big for that team.
Yep.
Another good pack coming right here. A lot of kids.
I'm telling you,
staying bottled up.
A lot of pushing.
That's good competition.
It is. It not only helps you individually as your PR, but it helps the team.
There we go. Another night.
Yep. And it pushes you mentally. You get tired of being passed enough, you're going to push a little harder.
If you like to compete, that's going to bother you.
Yep.
You know, like I said, getting past is going to bother you.
Here's another good little. We got a steady amount of runners coming down this back straightaway here in this click.
Good representation.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, wow. Look at this finish. That's what I'm
Pushing
talking
strong.
about.
And a little boost from the young man from.
He didn't want to be passed,
He
did he?
did not, no. He found a little extra.
Isn't that funny how that happens?
Yes. Pack is a little bit tighter in this race than it was the ladies' race.
You're right. There's been a lot of bunching up right there.
Because here in a moment, we're going to see another pretty substantial group rounding that backstop. Here comes Mr. Payne with the Knights. And what's amazing, we still got people running all over the place behind us and around us.
And I didn't see a fire, but they're still running.
They're still running.
Yeah, that's part of being ahead and getting over there, congratulating fellow teammates. And I wonder what some of these kids cover in the course, you know what I mean, mileage-wise at the end of the day.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a lot. Probably what they run in the race.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is why you hear there's another good push. Boys pushing each other
Yes,
right
sir.
there.
I like it.
Two different groups pushing. Comes another little group of stragglers.
Boy, I tell you, some of these kids are really pushing on the end.
Yes.
I love to see that. Showing grit. John Adams must have 20 kids here.
There's a lot of jerseys coming through John Adams, that's for sure.
That's a great sign for your program, you know, in the future and building, because competition makes everybody better.
Yes. It's been a pretty steady flow of young men coming through here.
It'll be neat, you know, maybe to go back and look at the separation from first to last.
Yeah.
You know, not to point anything out to anybody in particular, but just to show them, you know, the difference in the entire race, maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Between the majority of kids.
There's a big push.
Yes, sir. Kids just digging. Nice job.
Nice job.
Nice job.
You see the anguish on what you consider anguish, and then when somebody's coming, they find that extra gear. Another good group coming in right there. Here comes a Knight. And Shane, we got a Knight sitting right beside you, buddy.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
We have Hunter Rich for the Braxton County Knights. How you doing, Hunter? We can't hardly hear, Hunter.
Yep. Turn him on there real quick. Pop his mic up.
Are you on now?
Okay.
There we go,
Much
Hunter.
better. Much better. Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks.
That was a pretty commanding lead you were able to put on everybody.
Yeah.
Did you ride in the side-by-side some to get that lead, or did you do it all
No.
by yourself?
I did it all by myself. Heck, the side by side left me sometimes.
Well, In all fairness, he had a gas pedal. You had to stay on yours.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, this your home course?
Yep.
How fun is it to win at home?
Oh, it feels great. I love it. I'm really glad that I got to win this.
Well, and
Me personally.
you did it in what I would consider pretty commanding fashion. I don't know what the gap was. And I even made the comment when you were coming down the straight, I said, he doesn't even have to push at this point, but you still did. I really like that. You know what I mean? So that was awesome.
Thanks.
So with this being your home course, you train here. What is your favorite part of the course, but then also what's your least favorite part of the course?
I'd say my favorite part of the course is Kill Hill itself, to be honest.
Really?
Oh.
You like the hills?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about the hills?
It feels like whenever you're training on it, it feels like it's building more strength towards you.
Okay.
Me personally.
I like that. And something that over the last several years of being around this sport that I've learned about, Kill Hill is it's tough.
It is.
And we talked about this with the young ladies that finished. What we found, anyone that can maintain their speed up that hill puts themselves in a really, really good position to be successful on this course. So training-wise, what did you do to give yourself that ability? Because obviously you ran all the way up the hill.
Yeah. Well, I want to shout out to Coach Joe for doing this workout, but he made us, like, from the start of the wood line, he made us, like, go hard all the way to the top of Kill Hill and push it all the way down by the mug bog past the water towers. We just did that 4 times continuous.
Oh my gosh. You're amazing, Hunter. You're amazing.
Wow. That speaks volumes to me.
Oh, my. Yeah.
You know what I mean? What it takes to do that. Congratulations, buddy. That paid off, didn't it? It probably wasn't fun at practice sometimes doing that.
No, it wasn't.
But the benefits are you sitting here.
Yep.
And so it was well worthwhile, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
So when Coach says next time we're going to do that, might be a little easier, huh?
Yeah, it will.
Yeah. Because the results are worth the discomfort, if you will. Because let's be honest, running is not always comfortable, is it?
No, it is not. Not all the time.
All right. So what grade are you in?
I'm in 8th.
You're in 8th grade. All right. Listen, we have not been getting a lot of boys into the high school at the CrossFit level.
Okay.
Start recruiting. Get your buddies out, and let's start building. You know, the girls seems to be feeding itself. But you guys on the guy side, the last couple of years, what have we had? 2-3 kids, seems like? Mm-hmm. So I'm excited for you moving up, into that high school level. Get in there, get your friends, pull them in, and you guys start doing what the girls are doing.
I will.
I'd like to see you in the pushing out there in that state championship run, huh?
Yeah.
That would be exciting. So what's the next course for you guys?
The next course, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's the next course.
Not important, is it? One today.
Yeah.
It looks like possibly.
Doddridge next. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite course that you run?
It's still this.
Still this? Okay.
Yep.
What's the hardest course you run?
This course. I love it, and sometimes I hate it.
There you go.
Yep. Well said. Well said.
We talked about your favorite part real quick. What was your least favorite part of this course?
My least favorite part is probably like around the sharp turns and the zigzags.
And why is that? What do you not like about that?
Because, like, whenever you're trying to stay on the inside, sometimes you'll, like, accidentally slip. And heck, the one time I almost went over the hill. Coming down that.
Not good.
Yeah, it is not good at all.
Yeah. But it's always interesting to hear from every runner's perspective because sometimes runners like the hill.
Yep.
Some runners don't like the hill. So it's always interesting to see which part you yourself personally enjoy. So
Yeah.
you did a great job. Keep up the great work.
Thanks.
Congratulations on your first place finish today.
Yeah. Nice job, buddy.
Thanks.
Thanks for sitting with us.
Yes, and we'll see you in Braxton County Eagles colors next year, won't we?
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Good job, buddy.
Congratulations, Hunter.
You're welcome.
Thanks for
All
joining
right.
us.
Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
So, first place,
Hunter Rich.
Hunter Rich. Nice time.
Yes, indeed.
Flying down there, buddy. That was exciting.
He flew indeed.
Now we've got
we got our second place
Nolan.
gentleman. Get him up here on the. Get his headset on him.
Go ahead and pop that on there, young man. You got him unmuted.
Do we have Nolan Pennington here with us?
Yes, you do.
How you doing? Where are you from, Nolan?
I'm from Charleston, West Virginia.
All right.
Been there my whole life.
And you're representing.
I'm representing John Adams.
There
Middle
we
School.
go. And you come in second today.
Yes, sir.
job.
Nice job.
Yeah, thank you.
First time on the course?
Yeah, this was my first time.
Okay.
What'd you think of it?
It felt long for 1.8 miles.
Well, listen, that hill to me is long. Okay, so and that's not even half of it. So
Yeah.
you guys amaze me. I'm constantly amazed at your all's running. Hats off to you.
Thank you. I actually sprinted up that hill about till halfway through the course.
Yeah.
So now you sprinted to halfway. Did you continue running and just have to dial it back a little bit, or did you have to walk any? Or?
I kind of fell back after first half, and then I had my second wind around the end of the course.
Okay.
Okay.
Second wind, something we talked about earlier.
Yes. Yep.
Figuring out when you get that is critical, isn't it? So that you know when to push, when to allow yourself to catch back up.
Mm-hmm.
So your course at home, do you train a lot of hills, or you train a little flatter? What's your...
Well, what my coaches do, we have certain days. We have a hard day on Tuesday. I think hills are Thursday.
Okay.
And what's your favorite part to run? Are you flat, or do you like hills? What's your favorite terrain?
Hills probably, because that's where most people fall back. But I'm good at them, so I do good on hills.
Well, that speaks well for you, especially if you're going to continue this thing, called cross country, because it is not, to me, it's a tremendously tough sport. And it seems like these kids that like the hills, that are willing to train on them, continually do well.
Yeah. I think I've been doing hills since I was in 5th or 6th grade.
So how long have you been running?
5th grade.
Okay.
How many people are on your team? How many guys are on your team? Because there's a lot of John Adams jerseys.
For the boys, there's definitely more boys. I'd say around 25 maybe.
Wow. How many on a girls' team?
Girls have maybe 20 to 15 when they're all here.
Okay. That is a large cross-country group.
Yep, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That gives you good training partners, people that can push you, people that you can push. That speaks well. What high school were you going to?
I'm going to George Washington.
George Washington. All right.
And I'm assuming you planning to continue running cross-country.
Either that or football. I'm also doing football with this season too.
Awesome.
So you're multi-sport in the same season. So you're doing football and cross-country.
Yes, I'm also lifting too.
Attaboy. That's a busy schedule, but one that will separate you from the people around you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It will be worthwhile.
So what's next up for you on your schedule? What's your next event?
For cross country or in general?
Cross country.
Thursday night he'll be playing somewhere.
Yeah, Wednesday I'll be in Camp Virgil Tate or Greenbrier County.
Okay.
Can't remember.
And where's your next football game?
I think it's a home game.
Nice.
Congratulations.
So you're a busy guy.
Pretty busy.
Yeah. What's your favorite subject in school?
Favorite subject? I like social studies.
Nice.
All right.
It's nice to learn about that.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Well, Nolan, congratulations to you. You did a fine job, young man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for
Means a
coming up
lot.
and joining us.
Yep.
And we'll look forward to keeping up with you as you hit your high school years.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
That was Nolan Pennington from John Adams. And I'm not sure, do we have our third place finisher?
We should have another person here, and that would be, was it Jude?
Jude Walker.
Walker?
But I am not seeing Jude Walker. So I tell you what, let's do. Let's take a break while we try and see if we can track down Jude Walker.
That sounds good.
And, wait a second.
Wait a
we
minute.
got
There
Jude.
we
Hold
go.
tight. We're not taking a break. We got Big J in here. And now joining us, Jude Walker. Can you hear us, sir?
Yes.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, nice third place finish. What you expected as far as the course?
That first hill was miserable. It was rough.
Yeah, listen, you're in good company. We think the same thing about that first hill.
That was rough. Other than that, it wasn't too bad.
Okay. So, are you your home course? Do you train much hills like that?
No, I've been running cross country for about a month. So.
Oh my gosh!
Holy cow! You made it look easy.
Thank you.
Oh my lands!
So you've been running for about a month. This is your first year running cross country.
Yeah, this is my second race.
Wow.
Okay. We're talking to an athlete here.
I think it's called. I think you're what's known as a diamond in the rough. Just found.
Who got you to do this?
I don't really know. That's a good question.
Well, whoever it is, somebody needs to be told thank you, okay? Because obviously you're very good at this, and with some more training and some more running, you're only going to get better. Do you like it?
No. I do not like it.
You do not like
No,
running?
I hated the whole thing.
So, do you do other sports?
I play golf and basketball.
All right. Golf, tough mental sport.
What school do you represent?
Wirt County Middle School.
Wirt County Tigers.
All right.
So, I'm trying to wrap my head around this. You don't like this sport.
No, I do not.
And he just
I want to go home.
But you're doing it.
Yeah.
So you're going to finish out the season?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to try it next year?
Probably not.
For somebody that's only a month deep into it, though, Jude, and to come into
Having
a course
success.
like finish third, that's amazing.
Now, I've talked to a lot of people and that have participated on this course, and it's not easy. Okay,
No,
I'm
it was-
talking
it
a
was
lot of
tough,
other schools echo the same thing that you said, and so as a coach, I'm sitting here going, how would I encourage this young man to stay in it?
Yes.
You know what I mean? But if you genuinely don't like it, you don't like it.
I don't mind it. It's not terrible. I mean,
it's not your favorite thing.
Not my favorite thing, yeah.
Well, it commands a lot out of you, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You know, and the mental side, you brought up golf. Golf is one of those giant mental sports because if you're not in the right headspace playing golf,
it's over.
It's over. Exactly. Same space here. You know, getting that body to push through that hill because it's not easy. No. Wow. You really. I'm so tickled we got to interview him because it's just totally not what we were anticipating.
Not at all. Yeah.
Are you in 8th grade?
Yes.
Okay, so moving to the high school next year. Plan on playing golf in high school?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Basketball in high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cross country? Not sure.
Probably not.
I had to go. They're 2 for 3.
I'm going to be honest with you. I know a coach that is going to be disappointed, but I get it. I do. You know, high school is a very short time. Enjoy it. You know, get out there, do the things you want to do. Wow. To be that good, that quick.
Yes.
Right? You're a natural athlete. Okay.
Thank you.
Good athletes always are able to do things in a timely manner. So that's awesome.
What was your mindset when you got to the top of the hill and kind of hit that cruising level? And
yes. Let's go. I don't know. I just ran and hoped for the best.
Okay.
I don't really know what I'm talking about up here. So.
Well, you're giving us the truth. So that was the key.
I love it. You're candidly just saying, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I did. I love it. I love it. It's good stuff.
Yep. Well, Jude, congratulations on your 3rd place finish, buddy.
Thank you.
Good luck the rest of the season.
What do you got coming up?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't pay attention. I just do it. They just tell me where to go, so I don't know. I don't have to. I'm not that.
You're not that deep into it
no,
yet.
I have no. I think we're going to maybe Calhoun next week.
Okay.
I think.
Are you currently playing any other sport at this time? Are you playing golf right now as well? Okay.
Outstanding. Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
on your third place
congratulations.
finish.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming up and spending a little time with us, giving us a very candid, great interview. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
well, enjoy the rest of your day, sir.
You too.
All right, buddy. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
That was Jude Walker.
Third place finisher with a great, respectful time.
Yes.
Second ever race.
That's pretty good.
Doesn't even really care.
Yeah.
I love it.
He's just happy to be here.
Exactly. You know what? He's just simply enjoying. And if I can make a comment, obviously basketball fits his physique.
Yeah.
Exceptionally well.
Yep.
Long legger, and just got out here and got it done.
In substantially successful fashion.
So, wow.
Yep. Well, folks, we're going to step aside, take a break, and come back here after word from our sponsors at the No Excuses Braxton County Invitational right here on Braxton Live.
The Roach Funeral Home's goal is to give the families we serve a warm and relaxed home to come to during the difficult moments in their lives. We facilitate meaningful and respectful ways for families to grieve their loss and celebrate the memories of their loved ones. We are guided by the concept of fundamental honesty and fairness in everything we do. We offer traditional funeral and cremation services. We also offer pre-need consultations where planning ahead can make all the difference to your family. At the Roach Funeral Home, the friendship of those we serve is the foundation of our business.
Do you have a favorite Mexican dish? What could make that favorite Mexican dish even more special? By enjoying it with family and friends at El Gallo Mexican Restaurant in Flatwoods. We are located conveniently at exit 67 in the Flatwoods Center. Our authentic dishes are made with you in mind. We look forward to seeing you here with us. We're open daily at 11 a.m.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Are you looking for a new Chevy to support the Braxton County Eagles? Then we have them here in Flatwoods at Midstage Chevrolet. I-79, exit 67 in Flatwoods. Huge selection, great deals, and our 10-year, 150,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come get your new Chevy and show your Eagle pride this year from the Eagles partner, Midstage Chevrolet. I-79, exit 67 in Flatwoods. MidstageChevy.com. Chevy, together, let's drive.
Hello, this is Mike Keller, head football coach at Glenville State University. This year, Pioneer Nation is taking our show on the road across the state of West Virginia for our home away from home games. We'll be on the road at Elkview, Spencer, Clarksburg, Parkersburg, and Somersville. So grab your friends, put on your blue and white, let's pack those stands and support the Pioneers at our home away from home games.
Let's go Pioneers!
You brought the photo book?
Oh, you know it. How cute, look at that face. Oh. Oh, what memories.
Mountaineer RV and Outdoor Center, creating memories that will last a lifetime.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bomber, hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
We're here to see Andrew. We want to look at some campers. Hi, Andrew. We have some customers to see you. Hey, are you ready for your next adventure? Yes. Andrew, I think we want to buy this one. Sign here and video begin.
Camping, the secret to staying young at heart. Let us make you a child again. Visit Mountaineer RV and Outdoor Center, your adventure headquarters today.
For me, part-time service in the West Virginia Army National Guard looks like this. As a construction engineer, I'm moving earth, building roads, and working with a great team to accomplish our mission. My service trained me how to operate heavy construction equipment, and those skills have opened up doors to a great career here at home. See how part-time service can help you build your future. Go to nationalguard.com/WV to find out more.
With Mitsubishi Electric's revolutionary hyperheating systems, you can keep one or every room toasty, with lower energy bills and no new ductwork, even when temperatures outside dip to -13. So your home will never feel like an icebox. Right, Buster? Good boy. Mitsubishi Electric Cooling and Heating. Make comfort personal.
At Case IH, we believe it's our job to provide you with solutions. That's why our Farmall and Maxim tractors, as well as our tools and attachments, are designed with you in mind. From mowing to baling to loading and more, we're here to help turn your to-dos into to-dones. At Case IH, we'll keep your days running smoothly with equipment that's durable, versatile, and highly efficient. No wonder farmers are more loyal to Case IH than any other brand. Visit your local dealer or go to caseih.com/livestock for more.
I left my phone in the living room. This isn't the most efficient way for people or air to travel. Ducts produce uneven temperatures and energy loss. Mitsubishi Electric systems offer a better way, with no new ductwork and lower energy bills. So everyone gets exactly what they want! Mitsubishi Electric Cooling and Heating. Make comfort personal.
WVU Medicine Braxton County Memorial Hospital has been providing high-quality health care close to home since 1981. We are committed to the communities we serve and strive every day to make a difference in our patients' lives. At Braxton County Memorial Hospital, our caring and compassionate staff are here to assist you with your needs, including, but not limited to, an emergency department that provides acute care services to patients of all ages 24 hours a day.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Are you looking for a new Chevy to support the Braxton County Eagles? Then we have them here in Flatwoods at Midstage Chevrolet. I-79, exit 67 in Flatwoods. Huge selection, great deals, and our 10-year, 150,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come get your new Chevy and show your Eagle pride this year from the Eagles partner, Midstage Chevrolet. I-79, exit 67 in Flatwoods. MidstageChevy.com. Chevy, together, let's drive.
Hello, this is Mike Keller, head football coach at Glenville State University. This year, Pioneer Nation is taking our show on the road across the state of West Virginia for our home away from home games. We'll be on the road at Elkview, Spencer, Clarksburg, Parkersburg, and Summersville. So grab your friends, put on your blue and white, let's pack those stands and support the Pioneers at our home away from home games.
Let's go Pioneers!
You brought the photo book?
Oh, you know it. How cute. Look at that face. Oh. Oh, what memories.
Mountaineer RV and Outdoor Center, creating memories that will last a lifetime.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
We're here to see Andrew. We want to look at some campers. Hi, Andrew. We have some customers to see you. Hey, are you ready for your next adventure? Yes. Andrew, I think we want to buy this one. Sign here and bid your begin.
Camping, the secret to staying young at heart. Let us make you a child again. Visit Mountaineer RV and Outdoor Center, your adventure headquarters today.
For me, part-time service in the West Virginia Army National Guard looks like this. As a construction engineer, I'm moving earth, building roads, and working with a great team to accomplish our mission. My service trained me how to operate heavy construction equipment, and those skills have opened up doors to a great career here at home. See how part-time service can help you build your future. Go to nationalguard.com/WV to find out more.
From Holly Gray here in Sutton, West Virginia. Beautiful day. We have got the boys and girls cross country for the middle school is in the books. And I first want to give an apology to a young man. Go to church with this young man, Sawyer. I called him Sawyer Rawson. It's Sawyer Skidmore. Big Sawyer, I'm sorry, buddy. But in my defense, I have looked at probably over 200 names over the course of less than 24 hours.
Well, and you know, the funny thing is, I didn't even pick up on that because when you're scanning papers and you're looking at all these different names and jerseys, looking at the next kid coming down, you know what I mean? It just it didn't click to me either. So I'm going to apologize as well.
Yep. So Sawyer, I do apologize. You are indeed a Skidmore.
That's right.
So my apologies to Sawyer for sure.
Well,
now you've got some information.
We've got the actual team where the team scored. We interviewed all the individuals.
Right.
And so now we've got the girls team scoring. First place was John Adams Middle School, 52 points. Again, remember, lowest score wins.
Yep.
Second place, Summersville Middle School with 53 points. So very good race between those two schools. Hayes Middle School came in at third with 80 points. And your Braxton County Middle School is fourth with 91 points. So super proud of those guys. Warm Springs comes in at fifth with 134. Sixth was Wirt County, 157. Clay County comes in at seventh with 176. And Lincoln Middle School, 184 for the eighth place. We'll finish out the rest of the rankings. You got Webster, Liberty, Richwood, Notre Dame, Polka, Calhoun, South Charleston, and Faith Christian Academy.
There we go.
In those events. So nice job there for those guys. Let's see here. Oh, what happened? We need team scores. Let me get back here. Boys. So in the boys division, first place, John Adams.
John, several kids running.
Several kids running. We talked about numbers. Numbers always help when it comes to team sports. 32 points for John Adams Middle School. Second place, Horseman, finished with 57 points. Third place, Braxton County Middle School.
There we go.
63 points. So congratulations to the Knights. Girls take fourth, boys take third.
It's good.
Very good showing for the school.
For their home invitational, yeah.
Fourth place, Hayes Middle School with 107 points. Fifth place, Lincoln Middle School, 130. Sixth place, Notre Dame, 162. Seventh place, Liberty Middle School with 177. Eighth place, Wirt County. So on down, Hayes Valley, Webster County, Warm Springs, Clay County, Richwood, Poca, Calhoun, Summersville, South Charleston, and Faith Christian Academy, rounding out all the schools. Tremendous showing. Oates, you and I have watched a lot of sports over the years, and I'm just really pretty impressed with the numbers that these middle schools are getting involved in their programs.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
Super, super good stuff there.
There were a lot of kids running this morning in both the girls and boys event.
Yeah. And it's exciting to see the involvement because you and I, we love sports. We love the whole these are student athletes.
Yes.
And we always, and I know the kids get tired of us saying it, but you're a student first, an athlete second.
Yep.
But we love the involvement, and we know the benefits of being involved in these programs have lasting effects.
Yep.
So super excited about that. Lot of good things coming for a lot of these schools that are represented here. A lot of younger kids finishing well. Some of these 8th graders that were here last year finishing well, made improvements, figured out what they needed to do, saw the course. Good stuff, man. Lots of good stuff.
Indeed. And we're about halfway through the event, so we got the ladies for high school coming up here shortly, followed by the boys.
Well, they haven't started the kids run, have they?
Yeah, they've got a kids short run after the trophy presentations and the medal, the award ceremony.
I was getting ready to say, they got some awards going on.
Yep, team awards. So here shortly we're going to have the kids short fun run, 5th graders and below.
5th graders and below.
Yep. So
you think we could slide in on that, maybe take a little shot? You know what? I don't want to lose to a kid.
Yeah, I don't either.
And if I start shoving kids down, somebody's going to get offended.
That's exactly right. Yeah, they'll get mad. But, hey, we're going to win. Us old guys are going to do what it takes to win, right?
That's exactly right. Trip, push.
If I got to put a hand on a kid's face to keep him behind me.
Swing him back.
Yeah, it's happening because we're coming across first.
Well, we're too competitive. You know what? We're just too competitive.
Yeah.
Good stuff,
What's the old fun adage you used to say? If you didn't want to cheat, you didn't want to win that bad.
If you aren't willing to cheat a little, you didn't want to win that bad. So
right.
I don't want to hear it. You know?
Absolutely. Goodness. So we got that coming up, and that and a whole lot more. We're going to step aside for some more words from our sponsors. We'll be back shortly here at the No Excuses Braxton County Invitational here on Braxton Live.
Dr. Chad Lancaster, DDS, offers comprehensive quality care for the entire family. The practice handles all levels of dental work from a basic cleaning or root canal to implants or referrals to other specialists. With a convenient location in Gassaway and a friendly staff awaiting your arrival, they can help you maintain a happy and healthy smile. The office is open Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Lancaster's dental office by calling 304-364-8565.
No matter how much you clean, it feels like dust is still everywhere. With your traditional cooling and heating system only having one filter, keeping your house dust and allergen free is an uphill battle. With Mitsubishi Electric's Zoned Comfort Solutions, you can breathe easy. Our advanced filtration is constantly cleaning the air directly in each room or zone. With removable, cleanable filters, a healthier home is within your reach.
With 2 huge and fully stocked locations, Mountaineer RV and Outdoor Center is your adventure headquarters. Whether you see yourself in a motorized RV, a big fifth wheel, or a travel trailer, or an adventure camper, our Mountaineer RV team will help you start making memories. We have everything. Service available at both locations. Over 225 new and pre-owned RVs on both lots. And the largest parts and accessories stores available at both locations. Mountaineer RV and Outdoor Center is here for you. Come join the MTRV family.
Get a large 2-topping Crazy Crust pizza for $6.99 from Little Caesars. Look at that buttery flavored garlic spread sprinkled with Parmesan. Try Crazy Crust for $6.99 for a limited time.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait! I need to mention how there's over a dozen toppings to choose from.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait, I want to reiterate how legit this Crazy Crust is. It's good. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
But wait! Gotcha!
Whether you're feeding cattle, milking cows, or baling hay, the work on your farm is never done. Which is why you need equipment that works as hard as you do. From farm-all compact and utility tractors to balers and mowers, Case IH equipment gives you the efficiency and the versatility you need to get things done. To learn more, visit caseih.com/livestock.
The Roach Funeral Home's goal is to give the families we serve a warm and relaxed home to come to during the difficult moments in their lives. To facilitate meaningful and respectful ways for families to grieve their loss and celebrate the memories of their loved ones, we are guided by the concept of fundamental honesty and fairness in everything we do. We offer traditional funeral and cremation services. We also offer pre-need consultations where planning ahead can make all the difference to your family. At the Roach Funeral Home, the friendship of those we serve is the foundation of our business.
Do you have a favorite Mexican dish? What could make that favorite Mexican dish even more special? By enjoying it with family and friends at El Gallo Mexican Restaurant in Flatwoods. We are located conveniently at exit 67 in the Flatwoods Center. Our authentic dishes are made with you in mind. We look forward to seeing you here with us. We're open daily at 11 a.m.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Are you looking for a new Chevy to support the Braxton County Eagles? Then we have them here in Flatwood at Midstage Chevrolet. I-79, exit 67 in Flatwood. Huge selection, great deals, and our 10-year, 150,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come get your new Chevy and show your Eagle pride this year from the Eagles partner, Midstage Chevrolet. I-79, exit 67 in Flatwoods. MidstageChevy.com. Chevy, together let's drive.
Hello, this is Mike Keller, head football coach at Glenville State University. This year, Pioneer Nation is taking our show on the road across the state of West Virginia for our home away from home games. We'll be on the road at Elkview, Spencer, Clarksburg, Parkersburg, and Summersville. So grab your friends, put on your blue and white, let's pack those stands and support the Pioneers at our home away from home games.
Let's go, Pioneers!
You brought the photo book?
Oh, you know it. How cute, look at that thing.
Oh,
Oh, what memories.
Mountaineer RV and Outdoor Center, creating memories that will last a lifetime.
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hams are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
We're here to see Andrew. We want to look at some campers. Hi, Andrew. We have some customers to see you. Hey, are you ready for your next adventure? Yes. Derby Den.
Camping, the secret to staying young at heart. Let us make you a child again. Visit Mountaineer RV and Outdoor Center, your adventure headquarters today.
For the No Excuses Braxton County Invitational, we are back for the second half of the show.
Exactly, buddy. We're going to move to high school.
We go.
Middle school's
we're moving
wrapped.
up.
Yep, moving up.
We graduated.
Bigger.
Sing that song for me. I'm moving on up.
Boy, that brings back a memory, don't
it? Does, doesn't it?
You know what? Half the viewers out there, unless, never mind.
They don't. What is he singing?
Yep. Oh,
you
goodness.
got some intel. We got some intel.
Yeah, we got all kind of stuff here. You know, Braxton, single A last year.
Right.
Moving to double A this year.
Right.
Short live in single A, 1 year. The girls, actually, who are getting ready to run here shortly, last year's single A champions, won't get an opportunity to defend the single A title, but if things go well, should be in the running for the double A title this year.
That's right.
So a lot of stuff going on here. The little redistricting or the region, we're in Region 2. That would be Berkeley Springs, Braxton County, Frankfort, Lincoln, Moorfield, Petersburg, Philip Barber, and South Harrison in that Region 2. So
you got 8 teams in that region.
And I'll be honest with you, that's a pretty good region.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid region for sure.
A lot of good schools there, a lot of good competition. So should be interesting to see how the girls progress. I guess this will kind of lead us in. We got the power rankings for the different schools out there. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll just go. We've got Quad A, Triple A, Double A, and Single A rankings. We'll just go ahead and go through the girls, and then maybe before the boys run, we can go through them.
There you go. Sounds good. I'm trying to send information on Braxton County Middle School by text right now to a parent that's out of town. So
I'm trying to keep everybody updated.
The boys were third and the girls were fourth, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Well, I tell you what, while you're doing that, I'll just go ahead and hit in Quad A, number 1, Cabell Midland. Number 2, University. Number 3, Morgantown. Number 4, Hurricane. Number 5, Preston. Number 6, Parkersburg. Number 7, Parkersburg South. Number 8, George Washington. Number 9, Washington. And number 10, Wheeling Park. That is your top 10 in Quad A.
There you go.
Triple A. Number 1, Bridgeport. Number 2, Greenbrier East. Number 3, Herbert Hoover. Number 4, Fairmont Senior. Number 5, Elkins. Number 6, St. Albans. 7, Shady Springs. 8, Kaiser. Number 9, John Marshall. And number 10, Grafton.
Let me take Double A.
Get her, buddy.
We got number 1, the Yellow Jackets of Williamstown, followed by number 2, your Braxton Eagles.
Outstanding.
And there's only 5 points to separate them.
Yes, very, very close at this point.
A lot closer than the third place to Braxton because Frankfort's third, and they're about 17 points behind.
Correct.
So 4th is Lincoln, 5th is Buffalo, 6th Ravenswood, 7th Berkeley Springs, 8th is Doddridge, 9th Oak Glen. Number 10 is Tyler Consolidated. Shane, I'm kind of surprised at number 8, Doddridge. For a long time, Doddridge was a number 1, 2 place.
A powerhouse.
Yes.
In the cross world.
Yes.
Now, you got to wonder, we got some early injuries. You know what I mean? And that can change.
Yeah.
There's a couple runners here for Dodgers that are going to make a push.
Yep.
I interviewed one last year as an 8th grader.
Yeah.
She'll be somebody to watch in this girls' race. So.
Absolutely. Well, and we got a contender for the Eagles that's running first event today that hasn't been in front half of the season. So, yeah, it's all about personnel, health-wise.
Exactly.
So going down to Single A now, we have St. Mary's at number 1. Number 2 is Trinity Christian. 3 is Wirt. 4th is Wheeling Central. 5th is where's 5th at? That's all I see.
Ignite
Athletics. Lindsley. Okay, I've heard of Lindsley. And then Covenant. These are some private schools.
Yes, correct.
And that's all that we have in single A. The only teams that have 3 ranked runners.
That's what I was going to say. The asterisk there would indicate that some of those people. So in order to get ranked, you have to have 5 runners.
Yes.
And so some of the teams, not being able to field, they really don't qualify for the states.
Right.
So interesting stuff there.
It is.
So today's power rankings for today's race for the girls.
Oh, yeah. Good intel.
Yeah, very interesting. Let me just we're not going to do them all. There's 50 plus. Actually, there's 50. Exactly 50. But number 1 is Cassie Seitz from Williamstown. And these are what they're predicted based on previous races where the power rankings will indicate that they should finish this race.
Okay.
So we're going to say Cassie Seitz at 1, Lacey Cameron at 2, Rayleigh Cochran 3, Bailey Ferguson at 4, Savannah Holden 5, Riley Sotomayor 6, Addison Lloyd 7. So where we bring a Braxton County in, Paisley Raines 8th, Emily Cottrell 9th. She won this last year as an 8th grader. She's for Doddridge. Leah Payne at 10th, Silva Harris at 11th, Caitlin Key at 12th, Reese Carpenter at 13. That is to our help completely. If when we're looking at
this is 5th grade or younger.
5th grader runner, look at them coming in, buddy.
This is a short fun run, and they are hammered down the straightaway.
Okay, I take back us joining this race. This is moving way too fast. We would not have been competitive.
Did you see that first man's shirt? He said, I got next. And a nice young lady coming in behind him for number 2.
My goodness.
Outstanding. Got several kids involved in that short run for fun run. 5th graders and below.
I'm telling you, buddy.
Look at this little one coming by.
Buddy. Oh, the big
boy
shove.
Down goes Frazier.
I'm a little concerned that we said if you're not willing to cheat a little, you didn't want to win that bad.
She blew a shoe.
Oh, my lands.
And she got back up and she finished strong. We got some great little kids coming down through here.
I love it. I
do too.
love it.
Look at these kids cheering on.
That's what I was getting ready to bring up. Well said, Oates. That is exciting to watch.
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness.
He's probably thinking, what's so fun about this?
Yeah. Why would you do this on purpose?
Yeah.
Well,
and here comes the last one, getting a little help, coming down the back straightaway.
You and I have talked about this multiple times. It is so much easier to run when somebody's chasing you or somebody has a ball that you want.
Yes, absolutely.
You have to be tough to run on purpose.
Absolutely. You have got to be mentally tough.
Yep, I agree 100%.
There's so much of this you have to do, like we talked about, individually on your own.
On your own, yes. You're exactly right.
Look at this little, could be future Eagle or Knight.
Yep. I mean, got a crowd with him too, working
Yes.
it, buddy. Thinking, why am I doing this? Good stuff.
Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Great little activity for these little youngsters. Little run for fun. And we're off now with the ladies as they are lined up.
Heck yeah, buddy.
We're going to, here we go. High school girls are underway. And nobody was ready, I don't think.
No. Nobody give us the old gun up salute. So
our camera in the front, not ready. We are totally discombobulated.
Somebody, we can't restart. You know, I mean, you got to go.
Right.
All right. So,
fortunately, there's a gap up there for our mobile camera in the side by side.
They are flying. They're about to go airborne with a big jump all the way to the top.
There's our cameraman, Lane Jack, up in the corner. He's doing a great job. And I, again, want to give a shout-out to our 10-year-old crewmen, Ethan and Carter Campbell. They are doing a great job for Braxton Live.
I'll tell you what, buddy. We got some Lady Eagles, I believe, in the front right here, making the climb on this hill. Let's see here.
Outstanding.
Trying to get a look here for us, Oates, give us a little intel.
Our side-by-side cheated. He's not going to do the whole race.
I believe that is Reese actually leading the pack at this point.
Go, Reese. Good push. Still pretty tight. Boy, it's a tight group coming up through there.
Well, and this is where, we were talking about this course and the adding that extra length, because we've now went to 5,000 meters.
Yes, and they're not entering into the woods for quite a ways.
Well, and what we had talked about, this extra little bit that they've added is it's on a side hill. It's tough running. You know what I mean? It's uphill, side hill at the same time.
Yes.
And so
here they come down. Massive group coming right behind us.
I'll get my glasses on. Is that Reese right now as the leader?
I think so, yes.
2:05. Yes, I believe it is.
We've got the bib numbers. We got so much paperwork here, folks. It is crazy.
Let's just flip.
2:05 is the leader, and then 2:27. So we do have Reese.
2:27.
In the front.
Hold those for me, sir.
A lot of men.
I'll tell you what, buddy, we got papers everywhere.
I think that's all men paperwork.
That is all men. I'm not going to find them in there.
Nope.
You know what? We have the men's paperwork out. So
we needed the ladies.
Yep.
Total discombobulation.
Total discombobulation.
But we're having fun.
Always, buddy.
We're having more fun than they are.
Well, I know one thing's for sure. We are not out of breath to the extent that they are.
No. Here we come down to the start of the mud pit. Nice little level flat section, and after they
listen, this is catch your breath place.
It really is,
because
all uphill from here after they
once this corner, it is literally exactly what you said. At that point, it is 100% uphill until they reach the very top of the mountain.
Yeah, because folks, they are taking them to the very, very back corner. Right there is the corner. We may have to do an in-flight fuel exchange on the side-by-side because it's longer.
Oh, golly sakes.
Now we've got people pushing Reese. Now, the thing about this is some folks we've talked to in the past have had more extensive training on hills than others.
Mm-hmm.
This being Reese's home course. And others that focus on hills, this is where they will shine.
Well, let me just throw this out to you. When I was out here walking myself, guess who I ran into on the hill?
Reese.
So, no surprise. She's not new to the hill. It is, like you said, it's her home course, and she's using it on the weekends.
Yes.
So, kudos to her. Hope she grinds it out, and just in a tough spot right here. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of in anybody's race on the hill at this point.
Yeah. Don't be alarmed that Reese is in second spot right now, or even if she was clear back in fourth or fifth, because once they enter into the woods, that's going to tell the tale a little bit.
100%.
And then the backside is going to finish out the rest of the tail. So there's a lot of course left remaining. But we got that pack of four right there that's starting to pull away just a little bit from the remainder of the pack.
I was hoping to be able to get a few of those runners coming through the binoculars, but we've got a tremendously good cheering section. That all I can tell is a runner. I can't really get a bib number.
Right.
But
yeah, they are out of our field of view as of right now.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain because
and
there's the buggy into the woods.
Yep, and here go that first front group of four. Now the work really begins.
We've talked a couple times now with some different runners about the ability to run up that hill. It will cause separation right now.
Yep.
This is going to separate, and I'm not saying somebody that's, way back can't make it up, but it becomes really difficult.
Yes. So we got Bibb 227. Leading the way up the hill. And you see folks scattered out that hill trying to get that verbal encouragement push, if you will. Encouragement up that hill for these folks. People scattered out everywhere.
I love the fact that, these fans cheer, they holler, people going by. Now, they don't single out the kids. They cheer.
Yes.
And there is a glare on that screen right now.
I'm telling you.
We are about to get to the water tower, I believe.
Yep. The shot we're looking at is at the water tower.
And folks, it is a pull to get up to that water tower. There we go. Here comes the side-by-side coming into view on the water tower.
There comes our first runner. And 227. Looking for who that is. And there's a lot of numbers for us to go through. Because there's a lot of schools represented here today.
Yeah, boy. Cruising good. I'll tell you what, there is not a ton of time separating these first four runners. 5 runners. Wow. I love seeing this pack, you know what I mean, still this close, because once they hit that ridge, some of them are going to catch your breath a little quicker, and that's where some of them will be able to make a move.
Yes.
And it's still, I can't say it's super early, but we haven't really reached the halfway point of where your first, second, third place are going to finish. But they're getting very close to the halfway point. And so some of these guys have got the majority of the uphill whipped. Now, there's some uphill on the backside.
There is. And there's a lot more zigzagging on the backside.
Right.
A lot more side saddling because, again, it's an extended 2,000 meters.
Right. It's quite a bit longer.
In fact, I think there might be a drive-through on the way through.
I would want one if I could get one.
Yeah, I just like a little water stand halfway through.
Oh, goodness.
Absolutely.
So, basically, the high school was running a 3.1.
And look there, you have a parent running to try and catch up to.
Trying to catch up.
Go back to encourage their, could be a coach, parent.
Who knows?
Encouragement and pushing.
You got to be in shape to support your team.
Yeah.
Encourages everybody to get out and move, doesn't it?
Sure does.
10 minutes. There will probably be some close people coming in 20 minutes. So they are about to burn up the backside course.
So looking at intel there, what's the average time you're seeing for
now?
Are those last year's times that you had?
No, these are different courses. One of the things that, because I talked to Brandy a little bit about this, and Braxton's course is going to tend to be a little slower time than some of these other courses due to the toughness.
Right.
But, for instance, Rayleigh Cochran of Lincoln, who was slated to be firstish at this particular race, had a PR. Yes, it is PR. No. Yeah, I think that's what that is. Of 20:03 at the Autumn Classic. The next closest person was 21 minutes and 7 seconds at the Autumn Classic.
So we're looking at anywhere 20 to 21 maybe 22 minutes on this course.
That's what I was going to say. You get in, there's a lot of people falling in there in the 22s.
Yep.
Even some 23s, 24s, 26s. So, they're probably between 20 and 25 minutes is going to bring everybody in. Or the top is going to be in there somewhere.
That's hard to fathom. 5,000 meters.
Yep.
In 20 to 22 minutes. That's crazy.
So, in essence, she's halfway through, give or take.
Or better than that.
And on that top ridge line, these young athletes are going to get there at second wind.
Yeah.
This is where they're going to grab it for these ladies. There was no second wind to be found on that hill.
No.
Once they came around the mud bog and started up that side hill, it was just all uphill. Now they've got some what I would consider rolling flats. The zigzags are flat and then roll down, and then when they hit that bottom, back up to the caretaker's house, that'll be the last of their uphill.
Right. Let's go back to, there were some times when we were coaching football here in the county that we ran the trail. There was about a half-mile trail that our team that we would run at times. There were times you and I ran that trail.
Yeah.
And had I wouldn't call it a brutal uphill section, but it was kind of just steady.
It was enough.
It was enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if you paid attention or I kind of did. Anytime I had the opportunity to run downhill, I felt like my stride extended.
Yeah.
And I wonder how many of these kids, young adults now, ladies and gentlemen at the high school level, use that to their advantage to maybe try and push their stride.
The long-legged.
Yeah, especially the long-legged runners. Is that their strong point where it helps them with that extra push?
I feel like the way this course is laid out, there are a few places that are flat, smooth.
Yeah.
That you could really put some separation there. Here again, because I never personally ran, pacing is not something I can give you a good opinion on. But I know for myself, I feel like taking advantage of some of those areas would be really important to open up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And to try and either make up ground, or if you're the leader, to put some separation between you and the second, the third person. That way you make it even harder on them on that next hill.
Right. The most experience that I had with long distance running would be back, playing football at my high school. We ran 2 miles before practice every day.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked about this before. But just I do know from the time of my sophomore year to my senior year, I never knew my time. We didn't keep time. But my finish time, obviously, coming in as a sophomore, wasn't in as good a shape as juniors and seniors. And each year I finished farther and farther in front of the pack.
Yeah.
But, I just tried to get to a pace where I felt like my breathing was in a rhythm, and you just went at that pace. And it just steadily gotten better. We really didn't take in the fact, hey, I'm trying to push. And I did run with some of my lineman teammates that I think subconsciously we didn't realize it, but we were pushing each other to get better.
Absolutely.
If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, something that I mistakenly took in was how big a gap is a minute.
Right.
And it is a very big gap. It's you look at somebody and you say, well, all you got to do is speed up by 30 seconds and you're in the top. That is not easy.
Right.
Now don't get me wrong. Some of these early runners, when they start, they're able to shave a lot of time off. But once you start getting to those peak times, 4 or 5 seconds is a lot of time to shave off a course.
And 4 or 5 seconds shaved off is a different distance at every course, depending on the layout of the course.
Good point.
If it's a flatter course, it could be a greater difference than a more difficult course like this with this crazy hill that they have to climb.
Exactly. So, when you look at a young athlete and you're saying, well, grief, all you got to do is shave a minute off of that 3 miles. That's a big deal. You're talking about shaving 20 seconds off every mile.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
It is. It's it ain't easy.
All right, here come our leaders. Couldn't tell the bib there.
Yep, missed a bib on that one. But the pace was good.
Yes. But we've got a substantial gap here between 1 and 2 now.
Well, we do, don't we? That's what we were talking about. You know, if you can create that separation before you hit that last hill.
Yep.
I'm not saying you can. I mean, those guys dove in there, didn't they?
They sure did.
And one of the things I like about the switchbacks, or I think I would like as a runner, is I can look back without looking back and see who's close to me.
Right.
What distance do I really have between us at this point?
Yeah, because I noticed coming down this straightaway, there were kids that looked behind. Anytime you look behind you, you slow down.
Correct.
So if you're able to in those switchbacks to see.
There's your second place runner.
Yep. And look at down, going down that switch. There's third. We saw
the buggy go by, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
There's 4 and 5. So they have some ground to make up.
Yep.
To get back in that top spot.
Not impossible.
No.
You know what I mean? Because they are in a place where they're going to get faster. But you saw that run right there around that corner. That was a great shot leading into the last little bit of flat before you start back uphill. There it is. That's the last of the flat. When they come around there, where that's that gravel overflow parking lot.
Yep.
For the Little League field.
And you can see they're utilizing all the perimeter of that field.
Yep. And so it's once they make this turn, really they start across to come right back up over the mountain that's straight across from us.
It's a great shot coming around. What a pace.
I'm impressed. And that looks like Rayleigh Cochran from Lincoln. I think that was a Lincoln jersey. That was Reese there, wasn't it? Coming around. She's having a good race.
Doing an outstanding job.
Well, and folks, this team is tight. They are working hard together. You know what I mean? They've built some relationships, and some of these girls, this is not new. They're used to winning.
Yeah, they're programmed for it, if you will, because they have had some great upperclassmen over the course of the last 2 years. You know, these folks that are sophomores or seniors now worked with great individuals.
Exactly.
Because 2-time state champions. You know, so they know what work is. They know what dedication is. They know the mental aspect of it to push themselves.
And one of the things, you know, that with that being said, this group is just as talented, you know what I mean, as the ones that led them. I'm impressed with how we've reloaded. You know what I mean? And that's due to the middle school program feeding up.
Yes.
And middle school program still looking good. So
now looking back at what we talked about earlier, it's going to be a great group coming up in a couple of years because that's a young middle school team.
You're right.
You're only going to gain one if they stay with it. You're going to gain one freshman next year. But man, that 6th and 7th group.
Yeah,
when they
looking
get up,
good.
Yeah, good numbers for the high school.
Well, and that's where you got to start asking, you know, other classmen, hey, why don't you come out and run with me? You know, try and get some of these other kids hooked that can come out and be part.
Well, like the young man, the third place finisher in the boys' middle school. He's been at it a month and finished third. So.
Yeah. You talk about helping your team out.
Yes.
Wow.
There's a little pack coming around there.
All right. Cruising.
So our top four is bib 227, 217, 353 and 215. And if we can find some names, we will find some names if we can here. There's a great drone shot. As we are going to be seeing side by side has come through. Here comes our first runner down the home stretch. And looking at it's going to be close. It's going to be under 22 seconds. I feel pretty confident.
That is Rayleigh Cochran
of Lincoln.
She's a sophomore.
She is going to finish at about the 21:51-ish time.
And she has put a pretty substantial gap between her and second place.
So that was Leyland Cochran?
Rayleigh.
Rayleigh
Cochran. Raley. Sophomore.
Wow. And what a gap. That's a pretty substantial gap.
Well, it really is. I'm impressed to say the least. You know what I mean?
I'm sure we got two runners rounding in behind. And I'm sure there's going to be a pretty substantial push here.
So I've got
for 2 and 3.
354 and 217.
Big push here.
So that's Emily Cottrell, freshman for Doddridge County.
Name you mentioned earlier.
Yep, she won as an 8th grader last year.
And there we have a Tucker County young lady.
There is Miss Leah Payne.
Leah Payne finishing 4th. And there comes, will be a good push for Braxton. Here comes Reese Carpenter in the 5th spot.
Nice job. Good job, Reese.
Going to get some good points for the team.
That's big. That is big. Getting those Braxton jerseys across that line early.
In those top 5 spots. Here comes number 6 down the straightaway. Who do we get as the 3rd finisher?
350 is that bib number right there. Some of these teams we don't have because they're not a full team.
Yes.
So I've got Rayleigh Cochran, Emily Cottrell, and Astoria Chase as our top 3.
Exciting. Here comes Addison Lloyd finishing.
That a girl.
In 7th in her first event this season.
Yep. Been out on IR for a little while. Good to see her back.
Absolutely. Not where I'm sure she wishes to have finished, but it's a good come in at 7th in your first event for the season.
Yeah, all jokes aside, it's running is a groove, and when you haven't been able to train the way you want to, it's not easy.
Here comes another Doddridge finisher, 218. So we got 3 Braxton County Lady Eagles in the top 10.
Look here.
We got
yes,
another
sir.
Braxton. So that's going to be 4.
That is 209. That is another Payne young lady. I tell you what, those girls, the Payne clan has really represented Braxton.
Absolutely.
So well. That's Chelsea there. They're just a great group, man.
And here comes another Lincoln runner. 228 for Lincoln. So it looks like you got a couple from Doddridge, a couple from Lincoln in that top 10. You got 4 runners from Braxton County in the top 10.
How about that, buddy?
That's going to be some great points for the Lady Eagles.
I believe that will make it almost impossible for anybody else to beat us as a team.
Yes. Here comes a good burst by this young lady.
Man, that's finishing strong.
Yes, it is. Very impressive. Here comes a Calhoun Red Devil finishing strong as well.
Well, and how hard would it be to train when you've only got maybe 2 or 3 kids? You don't even have enough to be a team.
Very, very tough, for sure.
And so many of them literally are training by themselves. So we've got a young lady from Tucker coming. Bib 3:56.
I'm going to ask you a question because I don't know. Do they keep these same bib numbers each event?
No. Bib numbers are. I don't understand what designates. Who gets what.
There's a Roane County lady coming through. There's two famous granddaughters.
That's exactly right. Love seeing these kiddos out here looking at me going, what is Papaw doing up
Blowing
there?
kisses.
Miss Sagey.
So I'll tell you what, they're really the top 12, 14 have really spaced themselves out from the pack.
And there's a lot of kids here. You know what I mean?
There are. Is that another eagle?
That's what I was getting ready to pull the binocs up and check out. That is an eagle. That is number 207, and she is not feeling well.
She is not.
And let me flip through here and find out.
She stuttered a couple times there. Oh, she's.
That is Natalie Garrett.
Yeah.
She is not feeling very good. But
she's finishing.
Exactly. And that is a sophomore. I'm going to assume that is Emily's little sister.
She is glad to see the end. Down she goes.
Bless her heart.
Whew. All right, we got our first place winner for the ladies' event.
Miss Rayleigh Cochran.
She's got drinks ready to get her on the headset. And joining us now from Lincoln, a Cougar, is this Rayleigh Cochran?
Yep.
How you doing?
Good.
You're not even breathing hard now, Rayleigh.
Yeah.
You did run, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't believe it.
I think she hitched right on the buggy.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you push the buggy up the hill?
No, the smoke was hitting me in the face.
Oh, no. Well, it's probably drying out now that the dew's lifted off. So it probably was picking up a little dust and everything.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us about the course. What was your thoughts?
The course was fun. I really liked the woods. It was very fun. Lots of downhill.
It's very scenic too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Once you're up there, it's pretty.
Yeah, there's lots to look at.
So let me ask you this. What time did you get here to check out the course?
A couple hours before. I don't know exactly. We had plenty of time to walk it and everything, though.
How important is walking? Had you run here before?
No.
Okay, so how important is walking a course that you've never been on?
It's very important because I have to find my strategy that I'm gonna do for the race. So I like walking it beforehand.
So when you're walking the course and you're analyzing, are you picking where you're going to hold back a little? You know what I mean, and where you're going to try and accelerate and make up time? Is that the thought process?
Yeah, I just really try to focus on where I'm gonna surge and things like that.
Okay. So in what year are you?
10th grade.
10th grade. Okay. So. Time-wise, did you run close to the time that you were anticipating?
I really wasn't hoping for any sort of time. I was just kind of going for the win.
Okay. Fair enough. And that was accomplished.
Yeah.
So, congratulations. When you train at home on your home course, you got a lot of hills to work with?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not new to the hill climb?
No, we train lots of hills over the summer too,
So with that being said, is the hill, is that a strong suit, an area that you like, or you prefer a flat or more downhill? What's your area of where you would surge or what you prefer?
I really like downhill the most because I can just fly.
You feel like you can stride out?
Yeah.
You find you lengthen. Jamie and I were just literally talking about downhill and do you stride out and let it run?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just let my arms loose and my legs and I just go.
Well, that probably is a great opportunity to put some more space. You were able to, and I didn't see the time gap, but it was pretty substantial.
Yeah, once I got into the woods, I just kind of went for it and gapped a little bit.
Well, that you did.
How long have you been running?
I've been running since probably 3rd grade. I did Girls on the Run in elementary school, so I've kind of ran my whole life with my dad and things.
What is one of your things, since you've been running this long, obviously you've probably had an injury or two, a nagging something. What do you try and do to help keep healthy?
I just make sure I do some weightlifting and stuff to keep my joints
Did
strong.
you hear that?
Yes, I did.
And I just try to not overtrain.
Gotcha. Good point. Because there can be too much. Rest, there's a fine line, in making sure that the body has time to recover.
Yeah. Recovery is really important.
How much training do you find yourself getting involved in on top of practice?
I do probably an hour a week at home, extra of just different things.
Gotcha.
Outstanding. What's your favorite thing about running?
I love just the people, and they're all so nice, and it's just, I don't know, I love running. It's very fun.
That was echoed by multiple other runners, and the fact that they love meeting not just the friends you make on your own team, but you guys tend to develop some relationships with fellow runners that you see at different events, and it's a different community, is it not?
Yeah.
The running community is very welcoming.
Yeah,
and
that's
supportive.
what I love about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody cheers each other on, no matter what team they're on.
Yep.
Now, with that being said, how involved will you and your teammates be involved with the men's team running in this next event?
We like to cheer them on a lot. You do our cool down while we're running around, cheering them on.
How many young ladies do you have on the team?
We have six. And we're going to have 7, and she just doesn't have enough practices yet. But
Gotcha. Good. It's one of the things we kind of, trying to look across the board and see who has a full team, who doesn't. I think it's critical to have those training partners with you.
Yeah, I've never been on a full girls team before, so this is my first year. It's really fun.
Good deal.
Outstanding.
Where do you go next?
We go to Doddridge on Tuesday.
To Doddridge on Tuesday. Okay. Outstanding. So a little rest tomorrow.
Yep.
A little training on Monday. Back to work on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I have an interesting question for you. Do you prefer meets early in the morning like this one?
Yeah.
Or the evening?
I love morning meets because I don't have to think about it. I just get up and run.
I like it.
I got you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Good deal. Well, super proud of you. Great race.
Thank you.
Way to, just command the victory. And we wish you the best of luck the rest of the season. And
congratulations on a great first place win.
Thanks for coming up and spending a little time with us.
That was Rayleigh Cochran from
Lincoln.
Yeah.
What a commanding race. Put a substantial gap there. Nice young lady.
Absolutely.
40 seconds was the gap.
That's a pretty substantial gap.
No, wait a minute. I may have that wrong. Never mind. We'll have to go back to a different time.
Okay.
This page scrolled on me.
And now we have, is this Emily Cottrell?
Yep.
From Doddridge. How are you, young lady?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good.
Have you caught your breath yet?
No.
Well, now, Emily, we met last year.
Yep.
I don't know if you remember.
I remember.
I remember. Listen, when I was, and I even told Jamie, I said, I interviewed her last year. You know what I mean? So, obviously, off doing a great job this year.
Thank you.
Welcome to high school.
Yep.
It's, you and I talked a little bit last year. Doddridge has just done a great job with cross country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You guys have set a lot of expectations.
We try our best.
Yep. Well, listen, I give credit where credit's due, okay? I have a lot of respect for programs who year in and year out challenge their athletes, produce really, really good athletes. And, you come from a line of runners.
I do.
And, we talked about that a little bit. So congratulations.
Thank you.
How has the season been for you so far?
I've been doing pretty good. I think we've only had 4 meets so far.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten top 10 every meet. Had some crazy good competition, and I'm very thankful for that. Glad to be able to pace myself off of other people who last year I wasn't able to. Not saying that the middle school runners last year didn't give me competition. I'm just wanting to make myself better and
It's
improve.
the truth. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't take it in a conceited way, did you?
No.
I think you just simply say the truth, and it's only going to get you, make you better
Yes,
and
sir.
more prepared for what your end game is.
Yeah.
So, very well said.
So last year to this year, of course, longer.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, substantially longer, isn't it?
Yes.
Obviously finishing strong, but a little more difficult than last year.
Yeah, I think honestly the worst parts were when you're out in this open field. That's definitely the worst parts for me. That first mile, man, my legs, they were just felt like pure jello. And then that second open field over there, honestly, I was just telling myself, get back to the woods, get back to the woods. That was my whole thought process.
Well, let me ask you, why the woods? Because it's shaded a little cooler, or?
That, and then you don't have the pressure of other people watching. You can just focus on yourself and not be in your head of other people telling you that you need to go faster. Not saying that everybody's wrong and I don't need to go faster, just that it's good to be able to tell yourself what you need to do instead of other people telling you.
Right.
Well, and cross is a very unique sport in that it's individual, yet you're still part of a greater program as a team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And mixing both those together is a unique blend in a team, in a sport.
Yes, sir.
You know, because if you take football, baseball, basketball, some of the other typical sports, it's team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But with cross, you can qualify by yourself.
Yeah.
Or as a team. So very unique.
So with you being an experienced runner and doing this for quite some time, what's your favorite course, and then what's your least favorite course that you've been on so far?
So obviously first year of high school, haven't been on every single high school course. And middle school, my favorite course then was probably like, I don't know, I like hillier courses. I'm a big fan of hillier courses. I'm bad on flats. I am not the best, especially with Doddridge. Doddridge doesn't have very many flats at all. So I'm always better on hillier courses. We were at, I think, Ohio, our last meet. That meet was flat. Obviously, I mean, you're going to run better on flats. That's just how it is most of the time. But I really like hillier courses. So far, this is probably my favorite course so far for high school. But we run at home next meet on Tuesday. So we'll see how that goes.
So excited to be on the home course next Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's going to be some good runners there. Very excited to have more people there to compete against. So
it gives you that check mark to say, okay, here's somewhere I need to pick up some speed, little things like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Your time from last year's win to this year, do you remember?
I do not remember at all.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, I think I was around the 13s, somewhere around there, hopefully. This year, I think I ran like a 20-something, I think.
Well, it is longer.
Exactly.
But so we don't want to confuse anybody listening. It's not apples to apples.
Yeah, you can't base yourself from middle school to high school with times. You just gotta, especially when it's your first year of high school, you can't just be like, oh, I ran so much better last year. It was a shorter course. You're gonna run better.
Sure. My thoughts is, though, watching you come down the finish line, your pace seems to have improved. Oh, you know what I mean? Because you finished a longer course and really still pacing really, really well.
Yeah. I've always been a runner. My dad is our coach. My sisters have ran most of their school lives. My sister, she's 4 years older than me. She's in college now. She's hurt at the moment, so she's not running yet. But as soon as she gets better, she's gonna get back out there and get to running. But
good deal. Injury prevention is tough.
It is. It really is.
Especially now, like you just talked about, the course is longer.
Yep.
You're going to have more miles during the week. It becomes even more and more important for the rest, the recovery, that type of stuff, so that you can have a longevity in this sport.
Yeah, it is important to do what you need to do to try your best to prevent injuries. Injuries aren't always preventable, but they are definitely... you can definitely prevent them to the best of your abilities. Sometimes you just can't help it. Sometimes you were born with something that messed you up, or sometimes you just twisted your ankle on the course and broke it. Sometimes it's you can't help it, but from what you can help, you have to try your best not to
even
get
overtraining.
Yeah,
that's
for
one
sure.
of those things that can happen.
For sure.
Doing your best to try and be ready.
Definitely, yeah.
So a lot of extra miles now.
Yeah.
So. Well, we are super excited to get to interview you again. What you say you're going to be running home next?
Yep.
So that should be exciting, and then LKC's. That'll be a good one.
Yep. Super excited to see where I am then, and super excited for states as well. Hopefully top 10. That's what we're hoping for. But
well, good for you.
Gonna try the best I can.
Well, congratulations and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you.
That was Emily Cottrell, fine young lady that's going to be representing Doddridge County very well
for years to come.
Yep.
Just a great athlete for them, and like I said, she won last year in the girls at the middle school level. Did a great job, and so exciting.
So now we have.
Go ahead and pop that headset on.
We got a young lady from Tucker County, Lion Country, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Astoria Chase.
Yep.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, congratulations on a great finish.
Thank you. Yeah.
So what time did you leave this morning to get here?
I think 6:40.
I would have thought it would have been yesterday.
Yeah. That's the one thing I don't like about cross country is how early we have to get up.
Yeah, because you got to get here, I assume you walked the course just to be sure.
Yeah.
Because you hadn't run here before, correct?
Never, no.
Okay. What's your overall take of this course?
I like it. The hill was definitely hard with the rocks and it was narrow. I just power walked it. And then I don't like the field, but I do like how the uphill isn't like the downhill where it's gradual. It's nice that it's steep and you just get it over with.
Just get it. And you kind of do, because once you peak up there by the water tower, you can kind of cruise a long ways before that last uphill to get you over the ridge.
Yeah, you just stride down it, and then before you know it, you're down there.
I got to say something here, because you said you power walked the hill.
Yeah.
How did you manage to power walk that hill and still stay in the top?
Well, I don't know. I just kind of leaned and...
You must be pretty fast on the downhill then.
Yeah, I tried my hardest to stride, and there were a couple times I almost slipped. I was worried I was going a little too fast, but yeah, I thought when I run uphill, I'm really not that good at it. I go pretty slow, so I was like, I might as well just stride and power walk my way uphill and still have energy left to get myself down.
Now, when you hit the top of the hill, do you remember where you were at?
I think I hit the top of the hill and I was in fourth. Okay. There was a Braxton girl in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how many years have you been running?
So I'm in 10th grade. I did track a little bit in 8th grade. I just went to we only had 2 meets or something. And then I did track last year in 9th grade, but this is my first cross country year.
Wow. You're the second person that this is their first year.
Thank
Finished
you.
third.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I like it. It's definitely challenging.
Enough to continue it?
Yeah, I'll be like, I don't want to do this anymore, but I always come back to the next one. So.
Listen, Jamie and I, we both played a lot of sports throughout high school. Never competitively run, okay? I'm not going to make up some big story, but we have a lot of respect for runners. Yeah. It is a tough mental sport.
Yes.
When you're up there, there's nobody, it's you. Now, there's a team aspect, but first and foremost, the only person that can really push you is you.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because, with basketball and soccer and everything, for me, I did soccer when I was younger. I had more of a drive because there's a ball and a goal and points and everything. But when I run, I just think about, trying to finish. I don't really think about places. And if I do, I'll have a better time. But it's just hard.
Well, you didn't do too shabby today, young lady.
We're impressed.
Thank
We're
you.
impressed. Tough course, huh?
Yeah, it was really tough. I did not like the field at all.
Did you not?
No. And just going from up there right before you get into the woods, it's really uneven.
Well,
yes, we talked about that.
Going from that to the steep uphill was
brutal.
not.
Side hill is not comfortable.
Mm-mm.
So we have a lot of respect. I actually live really close and utilize the park a little bit for my own walking. I don't run it. I'm not going to lie to you. And I know for a fact that hill is tough.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right.
Hard.
Well, congratulations to you on a great finish.
Yep, we're super proud of you, and hopefully see you again in the future.
Yep, I hope so. Thank you.
All right, thank
You're
you.
welcome. That was Astoria Chase from Tucker County. And a fine job by that young lady.
I tell you what, It does. Well, I know it does. Impressive. Your first year into something, and come out and finish. That was a big group of ladies.
Yeah.
And finish.
Absolutely.
In the third place.
Absolutely.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
Indeed. And I believe it is almost time for the boys.
That happened quick, buddy.
I'm telling you. Absolutely. And what's amazing is this will go even a little quicker.
So that split that I was talking about it just scrolled. How do I get that to go back?
How do you do that?
This thing moves faster than I can talk. I'm telling you. Cannot keep up.
We have a seasoned veteran
in the house. Former two-time state championship team. Got two of them here.
Yeah, I'd say let's get them on the air while we wait for the boys.
Yeah, how much time do we have before they start? Probably not a ton. We don't know.
They're unsure. I'd say let's get her on there.
Jump on here. Why don't
we
you
can
pick it
actually
up?
talk while they're running.
That's exactly right. We can get their opinion on it.
Absolutely. All right, we got joining us now. Freshman, sophomore, we got Ms. Payne. Go ahead.
Hello.
Good to have you.
It's good.
How's school going?
It's going good. It's going good.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, a lot.
How's the running going?
It's different, a lot different than high school.
Is
but
it?
It's fun, yeah. It's really fun.
Well, that's good.
So give us the difference.
The training is insane compared to high school.
So did you think the training in high school was insane until you got to college?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, every level it steps
I feel
up.
that follows suit.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, especially with classes and stuff, it's really different having to learn how to time manage because a lot of times we'll have practices before classes, so you'll have to get to practice, get changed, and get to school.
It's more of a job.
Yeah.
It genuinely is. And I don't mean that to sound negative.
Yeah.
But you got to work at it.
Yeah, for sure.
If you really want to be part and get all of it out, you got to work at it.
So Bethany, let me ask you this. Being a student athlete at the collegiate level, how many times do you have training a day on top of your classes? Do you all train once a day? Do you do running morning and evening? Or
It depends on the day. So Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we just have one run. But Tuesday and Friday, we have workout days. So we'll do our workout at 6 a.m. We'll meet at 6 a.m., do our workout before class, and then in the evening, we'll do a shakeout run.
And what exactly? Describe for us what a shakeout run is.
It's pretty much just to get your legs loosened up after the workout. Just add some more mileage. Just an easier jog.
Give or take mileage-wise from high school for the week to college to the week. What kind of jump are we seeing?
It depends on the athlete. Our coach kind of just personalizes it for the athlete. But for
Gotcha.
me, I went up at least, I would say, 10 to 15 miles.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a substantial jump.
We're going to have to buy a bigger fuel tank.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Man, that's amazing to me. So you guys have competed once
Yes.
so far? Did well?
Yeah.
Team set some records, if I'm not mistaken?
Yep.
Outstanding. What's up next?
Next, our race is September 27th at Lock Haven, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So are all your meets typically on the weekend?
Yeah, our first meet was on a Thursday, but I think from here on out, they're pretty much all weekend meets. They're all pretty much out of state, so we'll have to travel Friday evening to get there and get ready for the next morning early.
Right. How many ladies are on your team?
We have 11. There's a couple that are hurt right now, but our roster is 11.
So team-wise, were you nervous coming in as a freshman to join,
Yeah, I was really nervous.
How has everyone received you on the team and just as far as the team mentality, everybody embraced you all coming in? And
Yeah, for sure. There was a lot of upperclassmen that really helped the freshmen just kind of get used to the change, and they kind of took us under their wing to show us how college worked, and they always told us if we needed any help, they would be there for us, so that was really nice.
That's good because it there's a little getting used to it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Now it's you.
Yep.
You're responsible. It's managing you has become. Used to have a little bit of help from mom and dad on the side to help manage you, and now it's all up to Bethany.
Yep. Yeah.
Big change.
Yeah,
big
for
change.
sure.
But enjoying it overall?
Yeah, a lot.
Awesome.
Really
Class is good?
Yep, classes are going good.
I love to hear that. Love to hear it. What are you majoring in?
Elementary education.
Oh, my goodness.
Outstanding.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah. I know somebody else that did that.
I love it. Good deal.
Need more teachers, that's for sure.
We do. We need quality teachers in the system working with these kids.
And that's an important role because you're setting the foundation.
Yeah.
You truly are. So that's exciting. So let me ask you this. You've ran this course multiple times.
Yeah.
You've trained here for years.
Mm-hmm.
How does this course compare to, as the boys get ready to start, we're going to keep talking, but we're going to be covering as well. How does this course compare to the courses you're seeing? I know you've had one meet, but how's it compare to what you're training on for Glenville?
In Glenville, there's not a lot of park area to run, so we usually just run on pavement, just around the town or on the track. But our last race was similar to Holly Gray, honestly, with a lot of rolling hills, just like Holly Gray is.
Right. And there go the boys. So, kind of share with us, you've been here, ran this. What are they thinking as they take out of here? They know the course, they've walked it. What were your thoughts when that gun took off?
I definitely was coming from a conservative standpoint. The first mile is all uphill, so you have to definitely pace yourself.
Uphill.
If not, it's going to be a bad 2 miles to finish the race. So
I couldn't agree more. And finding that level of pacing, but not getting left behind is really key, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do you figure that out?
I was going to say,
just run it. I mean,
well, if you've ran for a while, you kind of know who you're supposed to be around with, So for me, I always just kind of try to pick somebody that I knew I was always really heavy competing with, and I kind of just try to stay with them because I knew if I was with them that I was on track to do good.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Perfect sense.
Yeah, because if you were doing it all alone, it would be kind of hard to set you a good pace.
Yeah, especially a lot of high school races don't allow watches, and that can make it a lot difficult.
So, question along that, learning and having people to run with, having stiffer competition in college, how has that helped you at practice? Some of those girls are faster than you are at this point.
Oh, yeah, they're all faster than me.
Well, I wasn't meaning it like that.
Yeah.
But is that not a much better challenge?
Yeah, it definitely has helped me a lot. It pushes me for sure.
That's awesome. How's the knee holding up?
Good, really good.
Outstanding. That is a great thing.
So let's go time coming into the program. When did you start your training, and how much have you improved in just a short span of time and training with the level of training you're seeing now at the collegiate level?
We started our summer training around the beginning of June, I think. And because of just having one race, it's kind of hard to see how much I've improved, but we have done some time trials at practice on the track, and I definitely have gotten faster, at least a minute or over.
That's huge.
We talked about a minute is a big deal.
Oh yeah,
it's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That speaks volumes to your training,
Mm-hmm.
the coaching. Like I said, individualizing a little bit more, and you can do that at the collegiate level. You can break it down, and you can be like, okay, this is what Bethany needs to work on here.
Yeah, our coach does a great job with that. He always takes time to plan individualized meetings to talk to us, to see how we're feeling and to make adjustments for us personally and not just as a group, because when it comes to running, everyone's different, so it's important.
So let me ask you this. With that being, you sat down with the coach individually, how much ownership do you have in that? So does your coach incorporate your thoughts?
Yeah, he does. He definitely takes time to listen to us, see how we feel, and he definitely does tie that into what he thinks about us as well.
Awesome.
Yeah. Because obviously your coach is not feeling or experiencing what you're feeling internally, mentally, and physically what your body's telling you. So he's got to, I would think, take that information into consideration.
Yeah, and how critical is it for you to be upfront and honest and say, hey, I'm really struggling with this.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Even though you know that probably means I'm going to have to work harder at that, but it's critical. And for you guys to continue to grow and I love the fact that you've got that individualized training program as well as teamwork.
Yeah.
Because it's still team.
Yep. It is.
So this is awesome. Good stuff.
How long does your season last? What time frame are you going to be wrapping up your season as far as?
So our conference is October 25th, I believe, and depending on the finish there, determines if you move on to regionals. So, and regionals is, I believe, November 8th, and then we go into indoor track in December.
Oh wow!
Wow. So you continue training from there.
Yep.
Don't get much of a break.
Not much off season, is there?
No.
You really can't take time off as a runner, though, can you? Because if you do, you're going to lose
not
time.
much. Yeah.
It's something you have to pretty well consistently stay with throughout the entire year.
Yeah, consistency is important.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So I know it's early, but you see yourself staying with us throughout your collegiate time?
Yeah, I think so.
Outstanding.
I think so.
Yeah, I like to hear that as well. That's good.
Well, we are super proud of you.
Thank you.
Bethany, you're representing Braxton County, your family, this community very, very well.
Thank you.
And we wish you the absolute ultimate best.
Thank you, guys.
Keep checking in with us.
Yes.
Let us know how it's going.
For sure.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, that was Bethany Payne, a former Braxton County Eagle, now Glenville State Pioneer. And your top three in the men, 383, bib number 579 and 577.
Let me see if I can run some numbers here.
But while you're looking at numbers now, we have another former Eagle. She's got her pink, who knows what kind of glasses they are, outstandingly famous and ever popular Laura Kane. Laura, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
I mean, we have two-time state champions.
Listen.
With us in the house.
That's history.
It is indeed. And so, Laura, how's it going for you at Glenville?
Not too bad. I feel like I had a pretty good first race, for my collegiate career.
Okay.
Right now, I'm battling a little bit of injury, but
what's that? What's going on?
So my left calf is a little messed up, and and they think I'm having like shin splints, and that my calf was trying to like make up the
compensate for
it.
Okay.
So right now I'm struggling with that, but I'm excited to get back into it. For beforehand, I've been hitting pretty heavy mileage, at least 50 miles every week.
So that's like going from here to Clarksburg.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
So how has this injury changed your training throughout the week? Because I'm sure you're still training.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of recovery stuff, a lot of being in the trainer's room, lots of ice. I've been doing elliptical. Like, I haven't been running, but hitting the elliptical, biking, stuff like that. Still doing, like, core work, upper body. Just trying to give my legs a rest to see if that hopefully...
Well, recovery will be, super, super important at this early in the season.
Right.
You have time to recover.
Right.
And so, getting that done now is critical to you having success throughout the season. So
yeah, like I definitely wanted to be injured at the beginning instead of the end of the season, because at the end, like, it's too late. Like, there's nothing you can really do.
Right. So with that being said, you're off this weekend, obviously, because you're here with us today. Next event's next weekend?
Yes, next Saturday we run.
So planning on running in that event, or what's kind of the projected return if not running next weekend?
Not sure yet, but depending on how next week goes will determine whether I participate in that race or not. I hopefully should be back. So, I mean, with rest, it's been getting better, easier to walk around and not limp.
That's probably pretty important to be able to walk without any issue.
Well, I'll be honest with you. As Shane could allude, I've had a calf injury, so I understand how brutal that can be, for sure. So how much are you in communication with your coach? Going back to what Shane was talking with Bethany about, you've got to be brutally honest and tell your coach exactly how you're feeling, because if not, you could really alter the remainder of your season if you're not. So How much are you in communication with your coach on this injury, the trainer, things like that?
Pretty up there. I feel like it almost goes in like a chain of command situation. Like at first, like you notice it and like you talk to your fellow teammates about it. You know, you try to get advice, because you never know. It could just be like you don't know how bad it is until like if you keep running and it gets worse, that's when you need to like step back and look at the bigger picture and be like, okay, like I can't walk to class barely, so I should probably say something to the coach.
Probably should let this be known.
And I mentioned something to him, go to his office, talk about it, talk through it. And for a couple of days, hit the elliptical, and I tried to do a workout Friday, actually, yesterday, and I was limping during the warm-up, and he pulled me, and he's like, listen. So just having that realness helps for sure.
It's important.
Right.
It really is. And you guys have reached a point, you're adults, you know what I mean? And you got to do those types of things. It's not fun. Part of you wants to just push through.
Right.
But it's not the right thing at this point. There are certain injuries that I fully believe you can continue to play, you can do whatever. But you got to be real, make sure it's not one of those injuries that says, hey, we need to back off for 2 weeks.
Right.
And then you can be back in.
Right. Yeah, which is going back to what I was saying, which it isn't this weekend, but the following weekend. So depending on probably how this week goes and whether I can get back to running the following week,
right,
will probably end up determining whether I run the 27th. Hopefully I will. I don't think it's anything like serious, but
the proper rehab and the proper rest can get you back quicker.
Right.
Yeah, because this is a team sport as well, and you're fully aware that if you're not where you need to be, you could ultimately hurt the team.
Exactly.
As opposed to helping the team as far as points and where you finish and things like that. So you can't be – your coach understands your desire to be out there. You understand your desire. But there's got to be a balance to say, listen, I want to be there, but I'm not going to benefit anybody.
Right.
By
being hurt.
Being hurt and being out there.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you got to think about your team and do everything you can to help support them.
Agreed.
So,
because it is a team sport.
Yep, for sure.
And everybody's depending on everybody to do their best. So, super exciting. How's schoolwork going?
Pretty good. I haven't failed yet, so
that's a good start.
And we are majoring in
English education.
English education. She is going to correct our grammar.
Yes,
I just know it.
Do not listen to Friday nights, okay? Because if you get a great googly moogly or a whittle doink or a slobber knocked, just don't even pay
They're words.
attention.
I promise. They're words.
It's funny you mentioned grammar. I have an advanced grammar class, and we're already diagramming sentences.
Great.
So that's thrilling.
As much as I like to run, I think I'd rather run than diagram a sentence.
Yep.
I'm just being honest.
Ditto.
Yeah,
Ditto.
I'm telling you.
Bad knees and all, I think I'll run.
Bad knees and all. Yeah, I think I'd rather run.
Yep.
So I want to ask you this. Ask Bethany. Of course, obviously you're injured. But how much more brutal has training been? Because starting in June, has training been collegiately than at the high school?
Definitely more brutal. Definitely focused on more mileage. There's doubles some days, where you have to get up 5 a.m., go run, do a warm up, then run the actual workout, then do a shake, like a cool down, and then shake out again,
And class in the middle.
And then go lift somewhere in the day. But I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Because all the lifting we do is for recovery purposes to ensure that we don't get hurt. So it's definitely essential.
How's the balancing schoolwork, training going pretty well for you?
It's been going well. I'm doing well in my classes. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I do more running than I actually do studying. But that's just part of the experience. So, but definitely staying on top of classwork and going to practice. So,
well, in reality, if you're passing and you're doing well, then it sounds like you've got good balance,
right?
Yep.
Because both of you are at the level right now. You've got to set that. You've got to establish your time or self-management now.
Self-management.
Next year is going to be easier. Junior year is going to be even easier. Things like that as far as coming in knowing what to expect, getting into a rhythm academically as well as athletically.
Right, for sure.
Yeah. So there'll be some things for both of you in education. There's going to be some things that will cause a little constraint as you start getting into your observation hours for things like that. But if you can get established really well, I think as your freshman year, I don't want to say you can cruise, but
you develop that routine though.
Yeah,
that's the key.
It's a lot easier. And I meant to ask Bethany this: coach provide opportunities for tutors if needed, or is there a required study time? Some athletic programs require study hall or study time for so many hours a day. Or
the cross country team, like we're not required study hours. I'm not sure if other teams are, because I've heard people talked and they possibly are. But if we ever needed help or tutoring, we can always go to the library or even like reach out to coach and be like, hey, like, and he'll align someone up for us, or he'll point us in the right path to get help. Awesome. We also have counselors as well in the library, like my counselor's in the library, so I could just go up to him and be like, hey, like I need help in this class, and he would like get me someone who could help me pass it.
Good deal.
Well, as these guys are progressing through this, we'll go to the course now. Bethany shared her thoughts on this course. Obviously, you have experience like she did. Your favorite part of the course. What was your mindset when the pistol sounded as you start this front end of this course?
Everyone's sprinting up front's going to die. They're going to be cooked before they even get through the first mile. So let them have fun with that.
Yep.
So let's say you let 8 or 10 people get in front of you. That doesn't bother you because you're setting that pace and you know what's coming.
Right. Like you definitely want to conserve your energy for the first part, let people make their moves, and then start picking it up on your second and third mile for sure after all the hills and Kill Hill.
Makes perfect sense. And these guys, some of them are on the back side of the mountain where it's mostly good running. If there's a place to run, I'd want to run downhill. That's where they're going to be able to make up some time.
For sure, yeah.
So where was your favorite point in the course to really, what you said, make your push? Mile 2, mile 3, we're at on this course?
I would say once you hit the zigzags, like coming off the hill and then you curve back in on the zigzag part because it's all downhill, that's where I would really start making up time because it's all shaded. Like it's either then or never because you're going to be back out in the sun for the finish. So I would definitely push right there.
Makes sense.
Yep.
That's been echoed by multiple athletes, that's a great place to push, long leg it, stride out, and go. So, good stuff. We've got several guys. There should be somebody, I'd say we're getting close to popping out.
Yep, I'd say you're right.
They're going to make that last uphill push and coming in on the 15-minute and almost 30-second mark.
So, Laura, when you pop out in this corner, out in this last bit of open before the finish, what was your mindset? What were your thoughts really at that point in time?
Just giving everything I had, because it's 100 meters, just giving everything you got. Be careful stepping on the pavement, get across that, and then just keep on going.
We talked about this earlier, and you can allude to this. You ran on courses where you cross streams. Did you like that or no?
I personally enjoyed it because I thought it just made it more interesting. But I also see the aspect of it can be dangerous, and people do fall and get hurt and stuff. But I always loved it.
Did you enjoy that cool water hitting you?
Yeah, for sure. That was the best part.
The wet feet is the one that I struggle with.
Yeah,
now your feet are soaked.
Yeah.
And
stability could be an issue.
Yeah. How far in, or now we worried about blisters? Are we worried about, so I don't know.
There comes our first runner.
And he is from Doddridge County, bib number 383.
And he's really set the pace
there. That is Carter Size. Senior, making a statement.
Good, strong finish for Carter. And he has some space between him and number 2.
I tell you, it blows my mind when people are able to create that big of a gap. I just.
Here comes number 2.
And I believe that is a Doddridge County as well, and that is bib 380. And do I have that one? That is Samuel Gola.
Good strong finish for Doddridge here. So, Laura, been able to make some connections you hadn't seen for a while here today? You and Bethany?
Yeah, it's like really cool. Like, it's like kind of surreal. Like I was down there handing out water, and like a lot of the kids, like I remember their names. Like I remember running with them, and like I know half of them. You know, I've either been to running camp with them, or I've like been on many of start line with them. So it's kind of really cool, you know, and also seeing people's faces light up, like, you know, when they like recognize me or see me. It really is like heartwarming for me.
Outstanding. Well, Laura, as always, we thank you and Bethany so much for stopping by and joining us. And it's great catching up. And we wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you.
In this upcoming season at Glenville.
Yep. Keep us posted. We love hearing about what you guys are up to, what you're doing, and how the season's going. So we genuinely want to see you guys do great things. So
thank you.
Thank you for spending a little time with us.
Of course.
That was Laura Kane with us, former Eagle. And her and Bethany just representing Braxton County.
Yep.
And now Glenville so very, very well.
I'm sure they're tickled to have them.
I am sure. And I'm going to tell you right now, Doddridge and Lincoln represented well in this top 10.
The iPad has shut off, so I cannot tell you who got third.
Well, if you can see it on the screen,
it's
blurry. Well, we've got Carter Sias for Doddridge, number 1.
And Samuel Gola is number 2. I know that for a fact.
And we have a Lincoln runner in the 3rd spot.
And I don't have my Lincoln roster. I don't know what happened to it. So,
looks like right here.
All right. And it was bib 3. No. Yes. I don't know.
There we go. Right there. Oh, we just had it. It just flipped. There comes the Braxton County Eagle, young man. There's several coming now on this jaunt down the back straightaway. Here's a heck of a push right here, Shane.
Oh,
he
boy.
is pushing hard down here.
Goodness. That was a fine finish right there, buddy.
Yes, it was. Pretty good group here coming down this back home stretch.
Trying to catch this screen. There we go. Number 3 is Adrian Bott. Now, I think we're only interviewing the first place runner because they're going to switch quickly into awards and such. But we'll see what they've got for us.
Watching these runners as they wrap up.
These guys are flying.
Yes. Big crowd here for this event. It's amazing how many people come out to support cross country for sure.
Well, it's an all-day event when you come to a meet like, well, maybe not all, but it's a solid half a day, and then you got your travel.
Yes.
You know, tremendous showing, though. You're right. Fans have showed up big time.
Exactly. Another group of guys coming down through here, moving on.
Doddridge has brought a pretty good-sized team, haven't they?
Yes, they have. And there's the final lap for the side-by-side.
Yep. They've made a few trips.
Yes, they have. He may be out of gas, too. I know some of these runners are.
Oh, buddy, I'll tell you what. I've got a lot of respect. Really, I know we say it over and over, but just a tough mindset required to do this and do it well.
Absolutely. All right, looks like we have the number 1 spot. The winner of the boys race. Going to be joining us here and get him set down and get his headset on.
Swing that mic right up there so we can hear you good.
And I think we've got Carter. How do you say your last name?
Sias.
How you doing, Carter?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Doing good.
Good.
I'm not quite as out of breath. I just, sitting up here eating food and drinking water hadn't been too hard on me.
Yeah.
Outstanding job, young man.
Thank you.
Put a pretty surmountable distance between you and the second place finisher. Have you run this course before?
First time.
First time.
Yep.
What year in school are you?
I'm a senior.
Wow.
So, what'd you think of the course overall?
From what people had explained it to be, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was a solid course, but it was very hard. This is terrible. First mile's terrible.
We hear that over.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
People were telling me that was going to be bad, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad. That was a solid course. I like it.
Once you peak up there by the tower, you're really able. There's a nice stretch there. I feel like to grab that second win.
Oh yeah.
Gather your breathing, and then.
Yeah.
Is that where you found your biggest gap? Where you were able to separate the distance?
Yeah. Top of the hill, my teammate Samuel Gallo caught me, but I feel like if I hadn't caught that second one there, that would have been completely different. But yeah, that's definitely the best spot to find your second one, because if you don't after that next hill, you're going to be at a heck of a pickle there.
Yeah, exactly. So, how many years have you been running?
7 or 8 now.
7 or 8, okay.
Yeah.
You like it?
I've loved it. I've loved the time doing it, but I think I'm ready to be done. Although
I get it.
I might run in college, I still haven't decided that, but I think I've got my time's worth of running it. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Great teams, great people come out of this. A lot of relationships. But yeah, it's.
Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead. With that being said, what's the reason you're kind of just done? Possibly.
I feel like, I don't know. I think it was just a high school thing. I feel like the stage in my life I'm in now, it's just not going to fit in college and after. But like I said, I'm still finding that out. But I just think it's not going to fit into how my life is going to continue. So I don't think it's
nothing wrong with that.
Nope, buddy. There's just different stages, and obviously, being a senior, you've got a lot coming up, a lot of changes coming up. Dodgers County has done such a great job with their cross country. The year in, year out, you guys produce great runners. So what do you think is the keys in that?
It's a lot of for a little bit in middle school, we weren't. I'm gonna base it off that for a second. In middle school, like my 6th grade, 7th grade year, like we were good, but we weren't great because we weren't how a cross country team should be, like a family. You know what I'm saying? Like
I like that.
I feel like that is a big factor as into if a cross country team is a strong and nicely knit and overall really competitive team, as if they're a family and they get along. Because if you don't get along, you don't have a training partner, and it's a lot harder to train.
Correct.
And then there's not the encouragement of each other. So I feel like that is probably the was the building block of our team and why we are so good and compete very well, because we're a family, and I mean we are coached to be a family. I feel like that's one of the reasons we're really successful. That, and our coach is a really great coach, and we've grown to love our coach and actually listen to him. I feel like those are the two things that create a really good team.
That is really, really well said. One of the things that I have, and I'm not a runner, I like to pick up heavy things slowly.
Yeah.
That's just, everybody does different things. But I have really grown to appreciate cross country in the fact that it's very family focused as far as, and you guys, you meet other people that you compete against, but yet you still cheer them on.
Yeah.
Man, it's just, I love that aspect of it. It's awesome.
It's definitely one of my favorite parts about the sport is that everybody's.
Yep.
It doesn't even, it doesn't matter if you're competitive. Like, two people that would go at the state title against each other, it doesn't matter if they're that competitive, they're still going to.
Yep. and there's such a level of respect because you guys put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of sweat into what you do day in and day out. So super excited about, just the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So what are your future endeavors or plans after high school, going into college, majoring in?
Thinking business right now. Probably gonna go to that. Turn 18 in a month. Probably take the course for my realting license, and maybe start a little bit in that. But I'm gonna major in business and then see where I go from there.
Outstanding. Good deal.
Everything's in motion. Got it planned out.
I like it. Any other sports you participate in?
Track. All the other sports aren't as fun as cross country is, and sadly, a lot of people don't want to try it out. But this sport's just completely different from other sports. It's a lot more fun. It's everybody's a lot nicer. It's just, I don't know. It's just better to me. I think this is one of the best sports that you can do.
I like it. I like it. Well, outstanding. We appreciate you taking the time to come out here and share with us.
Yep, no problem.
We wish you the best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Guys are really into the meat of it very soon. I'm sure you guys got your eyes set on being down at Cabell.
Oh, definitely.
And so we wish you the best of luck.
Yep, thank you.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, indeed. It's Carter Sias from Doddridge County. Just a fine young man.
Oh, outstanding win. We just wow, fast.
Yes, fast.
I'm not even
Indeed.
sure I'd race him in my buggy.
I wouldn't. No need to.
No need to. So, man, oh, man.
Outstanding. What a great event. I mean, so many people out here. Such a great competition today. Doddridge County coming in 1 and 2. Lincoln County doing well. We got 3 in that top 10. Doddridge with 2. 3 in the top 10 as well. So looking at those two squads will probably be in the 1-2 spot.
I would say that's probably it. I mean, obviously we're not official scorekeepers.
Absolutely not. We still got some guys straggling in here, but absolutely.
Let Eric. Yeah, you're after it. Overheated, so I put it in the shade.
And we may be closing in on our last competitor coming in. And folks, what's neat is they'll still be down here cheering these guys on.
Oh yeah, that's what I like about this. There's still somebody at the finish line, handing out waters, giving high fives. Just good stuff, man.
Absolutely, just a great event.
We thank everybody for joining us throughout this thing, man. It's been a long day, but it's been a blast. I've had a great time here. So let me, we are.
Comes another young man. He's got some abdominal cramping, holding that stomach. I understand, young man.
We certainly do, don't we, buddy?
Yes, indeed.
Definitely got 48 people in at this point, 56. It's updating as we speak here. 64 have finished. That's a big batch of kids to 72, just updated again.
Yes.
73, 74. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what. So there was a 35-second gap between first and second.
Wow.
Ira
teammates.
Ransbottom was in the top 10 there for Braxton County. That's awesome.
Outstanding.
Yep. Ira had a good, I believe he's a freshman too. I'd have to go back and look at that. Last year did a really good job at the middle school level.
Well, while we have this break, as we wait for the rest of the pack to come in, we want to, again, thank our sponsors. We want to thank Huffman Bookkeeping, Lockards Incorporated, Roach's Funeral Home, State Farm Insurance, Elk Valley Salvage, Evelyn Post, Braxton Live, BSN Sports, Sports Connection, Lucky 6 Sips, Inspire 111, Triple T Septic, Flying and Frying, the CTE program from Braxton County High School, the Hospitality and Tourism food truck. Thank them for being here. Also, everyone, groundskeeping for Holly Gray Park. We want to thank them, Caleb Harper and Seth Conley, as well as special thanks to the parents that set this course up over the course of a week and a half. Ryan Skidmore, Matt Rollison, Joey Ransbottom, Burton Spar, and Leo Thomas. Just a lot of work went into putting this event together.
Well, and you know, Eric and myself were talking a little bit, and I think he had said they'd had a little over 6 hours of just testing on several things that, you know, to improve this broadcast and to try and give a little better coverage in some of those areas that were cell service out here is not good.
No.
You know, and so they had to pipe internet different places and set up, I don't even know what I'm talking about, routers and stuff to
cabling.
Yeah, to push it. And man, they have had their hands full getting this broadcast put together. But they always do such a great job. So compliments to them, drone coverage, buggy coverage.
Yeah, so a big shout out to Eric Campbell, Ryan Shaver, and their entire crew.
Yep. Second to none, buddy.
Yeah, Leighton Jack, Jeff Skidmore, Carter, and Ethan Campbell.
I was going to say the Campbell boys on the hill.
At 10 years old, helping out. Ryan Skidmore, who was in the buggy? I think Adam
Dobbins. Yep.
Andrea Lemon, working graphics.
We got Jeff in the truck. We got people everywhere.
If I missed anybody, if we missed anybody, we are sorry. But we sure appreciate you, for sure, because what great coverage out here at this cross-country invitational for Braxton County High School.
Making it a success. There will be some awards afterwards. Not 100% sure how much they're going to cover on that, but
yeah. So we're going to step aside, take a break, come back here, and wrap it up after these words from our sponsors right here on Braxton Live.
For me, part-time service in the West Virginia Army National Guard looks like this. As a construction engineer, I'm moving earth, building roads, and working with a great team to accomplish our mission. My service trained me how to operate heavy construction equipment, and those skills have opened up doors to a great career here at home. See how part-time service can help you build your future. Go to nationalguard.com/WV to find out more.
With Mitsubishi Electric's revolutionary hyperheating systems, you can keep one or every room toasty, with lower energy bills and no new ductwork, even when temperatures outside dip to -13. So your home will never feel like an icebox. Right, Buster? Good boy. Mitsubishi Electric Cooling and Heating. Make comfort personal.
Hey, welcome back to Braxton Live, folks. Thank you for joining us for this absolutely wonderful event here today. The No Excuses Braxton County Invitational with high school, middle school teams competing in cross country. Shane, it was a great day today.
Listen, I absolutely enjoyed the time out here, getting to talk to different people, watch these kids compete at a very high level, hang out with you. You know, I mean, it's just a good time.
So, folks, just a great time. Great weather, great venue, everything. So, folks, you can join us next week, Friday night, as the Braxton County Eagles host the Ritchie County Rebels. First time they've seen them for a couple of years.
Yeah.
They will be at home, and we will be here with you on Braxton Live, bringing you all the play-by-play action. Starting out with the Little Caesars pregame show with Rick Garvolia at the helm of that, and then shortly thereafter kickoff.
Give or take 6:30, probably,
yep,
right around there.
Yep, 6:30. So come live on Braxton Live, and then the game shortly thereafter that, kickoff at 7. So a lot more Eagle action coming at you soon.
Yeah, if you can't be there in person, hang out with us.
That's right. Hang out here with us on Braxton Live. So for Shane Oney and myself, we thank you for tuning in, and hope you have a great rest of your weekend here on Braxton Live.